Hello, hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of the Xbox Night Shift Let's Talk Gaming. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
Hey. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Thank you so very much for rocking out with us tonight. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. I'm not going to lie. I forgot we had a new background.
So you went with the old one.
So I started the show with the old, but now we're with the new.
See, what is the show without you not having something to change and set up, right?
Listen, I can tell you that I'm almost 100% sure.
Okay.
That there should be 0 echoes.
Oh my goodness.
Today.
Echoes already?
There should be 0 echoes. So I'm feeling like we are golden grams.
All right. Listen.
Golden grams.
Golden grams are disgusting.
First of all, that's blasphemy. That's crazy to say. Listen, I don't know.
Golden grams? Like, who eats golden grams?
Good, bro.
Right? Hashtag no golden grams.
Listen, golden grams are good. Listen, I don't know who can be a monster and say that they're not.
I mean, moi, right?
Well,
if you came up to me and you said like Captain Crunch or Fruit Loops, that's a whole different level. But golden grams, bro? Like, come on, chat, help me out.
I think the real question is, what can possibly be the reason that we're talking so much about cereal? Because
you made some bad decisions. See?
Did I?
This is not how that's not how you enter the room. Well, golden grams?
Well, I'm just saying.
Maybe like a super-sized sippy cup, right? Sippy cup?
What does cereal have to do with the sippy cup?
Because it's Friday night. And if you're gonna do a sippy cup, you gotta go big. You know what I mean?
Listen, nobody's doing a sippy cup.
Nobody drinks from a sippy cup. I get it. Got it.
Look, Mac22TH says, I love graham crackers and he eats golden grams.
Wow. I love graham crackers and what?
And he eats golden grams. The golden grams that we're talking about.
Wow, the slander. It's crazy. I'm going to go to Malcolm, who says cinnamon Teddy Grams. Those are it. Teddy Grams? Yes. Golden Grams? I'll have to look at you guys sideways now.
Listen.
Something else.
Listen, how about?
Listen, how about we excuse the tardiness? I was just too tall, and I was kind of like getting cut off from the top, like the top of my head. So we had to adjust the camera, because of a height situation. Let's get it. See, let's get it.
I feel like I just got some slander thrown towards me, but
definitely not.
And ignore the slander because it is Friday night. That's right. We are here live in the building. We done did it. We made it to the end of the week, and we have quite the show tonight. Listen, there's a lot of different things to talk about. Grand Theft Auto, obviously the biggest game that's going to release this year, has officially been put on pre-order. We officially learned the pricing, and it's a lot, especially with some of the things that they chose to do. And maybe this is the way forward. I don't know. Maybe this is the way we're gonna have that discussion. All right.
Okay.
But Grand Theft Auto definitely's been getting the side eye by a lot of people
because I can't wait to hear
because of pricing and what they're blocking off of a certain version of the game. So we had rumors from back in the day that turned out to actually be true in some capacity. So we're going to talk about that. We're definitely going to staying on the GTA train. Talk about PlayStation's wild desire to go ahead and say that it quote unquote plays best on PlayStation. That's the tagline.
Shots.
And they did a whole blog post for it, right? They did a whole blog post for it.
Okay.
But this is the crazy shit. I'm not going to say it right now because we're going to talk about it, but wait till you hear the reasons they say it's the best.
Wow. Wow.
Wait till you hear the reasons that
you can get a PlayStation on Temu.
Bro, I read that and I said, yo, crack kills for real.
That's why.
For real.
That's why.
So yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that scenario. We also have Bungie and PlayStation.
They're still alive?
Well, I mean, not really.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
PlayStation done did a thing. And I mean, listen, right now, the way I would describe it is PlayStation took a weapon. And just took down Bungie, but like within still breathing territory.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like pop, pop, pop. And it was like you do it again and you ain't getting up. You know what I'm saying?
If you do it enough times.
Yeah. So like,
damn.
So Bungie has a whole situation going on. Herman Holtz wrote some stuff. We're gonna talk.
Herman's at it again.
Herman wrote some stuff. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then PlayStation, obviously out here in the streets.
Okay.
Deciding that it was time to, delete some more of your property that you paid for.
No, stop it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
They're all about the consumers.
We're definitely gonna talk about that. And then we're definitely gonna talk about the Xbox price increase on consoles.
Ooh.
And the numbers and the results from Matt Piscatella about the console sales and things of that nature.
Okay.
Honestly, guys, consoles may be cooked, bro. Like I just don't know who can afford. Like,
right?
Like obviously there's always been like the whales and the people who spend a lot of money in gaming, but we also know that there's so many people who don't. And the prices, all of them now, PlayStation and Xbox, have just crossed into this world where it's like not a lot of people are going to get there. You know what I'm saying? So
well, I mean, I think it.
Well, don't pop your cherry. We're just going in.
Oh.
This is just introductions to what we're going to talk about, not the process. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not here to pop any cherries. Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Well, that's good. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay. But yeah, so we definitely got a jam-packed show.
Okay.
One of these topics will be held for the members only portion of the stream. So which one will it be? I don't know. We're gonna see how the show flows.
Up for grabs.
And then we'll see which one ends up being the last one to go. But that being said, before we get into any of that,
yes,
shout out to the homies who are live in the building on this Friday night. That's right, it's Friday night. You know we're here to have some fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Let's do it.
But of course, we want to shout out everybody who supports us over on Patreon and on YouTube memberships. You guys are awesome. That is why we are doing these member topics on every single show going forward and the last couple shows. It's just the way that I think we can give back to the members and make them special. And that's what they got. So we definitely have that. But of course, we want to go ahead and shout out our elite members. That's right. We have the homie Dark Angelic, Queen Witch, Bro Boy, and Pal Xbox for life. And then we have our inner circle members. That's our top tier, guys. Says Pragmatic Eagle, Hargeet Chani, and Marvelous Marvin. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. And of course, we're almost coming to the end, but we still have our main champs in the building. Most top threes, number ones in the building is our boy E Ranks. Most first super chats came from our boy Mac22TH54. Biggest super chat came from Pragmatic Eagle. Most biggest super chats came from Pragmatic Eagle and Jay Slay. Top three most gifted subs came from Spartan661, Ryuar, and Broke Boy. And then the most subs gifted at once came from our boy Spartan661. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate
what?
Appreciate.
Wow. All right.
Stop trying to change my words. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to confuse
you. Got this, babe.
Of course.
You got this. They're just words.
They are just words.
You know?
Although we appreciate the support, and it does mean a lot to us. And you guys are awesome. We of course want to shout out you guys live in the building. You know how,
yes,
and you guys live in the building are supporting us in such a major way, man. And we appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us tonight.
just not equally
Live in the building. Well,
yeah.
I mean, we appreciate them equally. They're just not all equally special.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
clearly you guys are all special. You made the right choice in your life. You're coming to rock out with us, man. And that's awesome. We love it. We appreciate y'all. But of course, you know, you can't all be equally special because
Then
there
no
are-
one's really special if everyone's equally special, right?
Exactly. But not our people.
No.
Because they're more special than anybody else on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So they already have a certain level of special that is there. It's just that there's 3 people who have become even more special. Okay.
Oh.
They are the specials of the evening. How did they become the special? I'll tell you right now. It's very, very simple. We went live. We went ahead and put that on point bat signal. And you know what?
Oh.
Do you know what?
What?
The people who are the specials, they were the first 3 people in the building. They saw that bat signal and they said, gee willikers, Batman.
Damn.
I need to
Batman
get
was
into
in
that
there?
building. Batman was there.
I mean,
And they said, we need to get into that building. And in that building, they came.
it doesn't sound made up. I'd tell you that. I'll give you that. It doesn't.
It doesn't sound
With
made up.
Batman in there,
I'm glad
yeah, it made it all
finally
real.
understand that is not
sure.
made up. Now, the real question, though, is who are these people?
Who? Who?
Number 3.
Who?
I said number 3, dude. God damn.
Well, listen, I get inspiration all the time.
Inspiration. How?
So, like, if
what?
I'm in the middle of a breakdown with
Uh-huh.
my beats, bro, like, you can't just hop in.
Right down with the beats.
Damn, I bet the chat was enjoying that.
I'm not gonna speak for the chat.
No,
Okay.
you shouldn't.
Somebody will let you know. But I will say number
That's
3
wild. The
is our
disrespect.
boy.
Who?
Power Boss in the building.
Yeah.
The mother effer pop. Does this even work?
Go.
Did you
No,
get those
last time you kept pressing,
Oh no.
it was like weak. You know?
Let me see.
Weak.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta check.
Okay. See?
No,
Call him.
it worked.
No, it doesn't.
It works.
No. Like with the flu
I mean, it's
or
like kind of-
something, like disease.
I don't know
like
what. It's
like
something-
dying.
Something you did.
No, not I. I
I
don't
think
press
it's-
buttons
let me try
anymore.
this again.
See.
Let me see. Does it work now?
See money versus
Guys,
cash.
does it work now? Tell me the truth.
Of course it doesn't.
Oh,
Broke it again.
she said when Powerball said when we talk, it mutes it a little bit.
Okay, then let's hush hush. Hit it.
Bro, it
Oh,
works.
I fixed it, guys.
Guys, come on, man. Look at this crazy disrespect. Tell me it didn't work when it works. Unless it doesn't work, but it works now. You know what I'm saying? Now you guys
It
get it.
didn't work, but
Look,
it works now.
I can't risk it not working. So shout out to Power Boss for going ahead and being number 3 in the building. I wrote down his name too, or I didn't actually, but I'm gonna because he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's Power Boss and he's number 3.
Okay,
Shout out to number 3. Number 2
tell him.
in the building.
Tell me.
It might just happen to be
Uh,
the man who was number 1 for the month last month. That's right. It's our boy E-Ranks.
let's
Shout out to E-Ranks.
go.
He's around. E-Ranks done did it. E-Ranks is number 2 in the
Damn,
building.
how the
Now-
mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I
Number
was about
2.
to say, you might
Wow.
say to yourself, man, number 2 is cool, but what happened to number 1?
Wow.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's all right.
But
Next time.
we know who did.
Who did?
Number 1 in the building.
Yes.
The best bot
Oh,
of the
power
night
him up.
is our boy Reggie Bone.
Oh,
Shout out to Reggie Bone, number 1 in the
let's
building.
go.
He's not messing around. He said, "Hold my beer, you."
Hold my
number
beer.
one." All right, I'm number 1, and
Okay,
I
okay.
have done it.
Let's
all
go.
He done did it. He done did it. He made it happen. Shout out to Reggie Bone. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you for being here. And of course, Mac22TH54 the building. What's up, my dude? He said, I am here with that $5 super chat. Number one and the biggest all at the same time.
Thank you.
He's upgrading his shit. That's what I'm seeing. He's saying, you know what? Why just be number one when I could be the number one and the biggest?
Oh.
I mean, Mac, you ain't wrong. All right. You ain't wrong.
Okay.
Mac
sounds like a private conversation.
That is not what I was saying. That is wild. That is,
I mean,
wild. Ain't nobody was talking about that. We ain't looking to get nobody. We ain't looking to have YouTube come knocking on nobody's door.
Oh, no. Shut that down.
Hey,
lock the door, throw away the key. You know what I mean?
What were you guys
talking about?
What are you talking about? Oh, damn, I got real close. Like, what were you guys talking about over there, huh? What is that? What is that thing? There we go. Yeah. So we're not gonna do that. But he says GTA 6.
Okay.
You know the price doesn't matter. People are still gonna pay it. Oh, I mean, I did already. So, I agree. I'm not saying that it's not. And I'm not saying it's not valid for a certain game, or maybe I'm not saying it is valid. We're going to discuss it. All right. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see, because this is definitely like the new. And listen, I'm not saying that people are going to do 180.
What?
But can people do 80 and 60? Can people... We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because this might be opening.
I'm gonna have to hear that breakdown.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But of course, we have to shout out the homies who are live in the building. We have the homie Malcolm X-Lax. Shout out to Malcolm.
What's good?
We got Fillmore Pockets in the building.
Yo,
who obviously
what's up?
Is confused with numbers today. He says, "I'm number 2." in hitting the like button. That was a good call.
Let's go. Shout out to our boy.
That was a phenomenal move.
Hit the like button.
I like that.
Share the link if you can.
Number 2 in hitting the like button.
Let's go.
At this genius. Man.
You got to hit it where you can.
You got to hit
what I'm saying?
That's just life, right?
Yeah.
Like.
Hashtag goal.
Have an opportunity to hit it. You have to take it.
You got to take it.
You know what I'm saying? Any given time.
Yes. Do it.
Cereal.
Golden grams.
Opportunity arises. Gotta hit it.
Hit it.
Saying? It's what it is. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. Ren in the building.
Ren was good.
What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. He says GTA 6 for $8 is the incomplete edition. Damn. It's hilarious, but it's true. We're definitely gonna talk about it, man. Power Boss in the building. What's up, player? Thank you for being here.
Yo.
He's lying, saying that we were late again.
Wow, the slander is crazy.
Unnecessary. We were on time, guys. Don't listen. All right. So yeah, just gotta make that make sense real quick. Devil's Island in the building.
Whose island?
Dude? Devil's Island.
Got it.
I mean, it's not a great island.
Sounds dangerous.
Stanky G in the building. What's up, fam?
Stanky was good.
Here, man. Appreciate you. RC Polygon in the building. He says it's so stupid that Sony is adding more live service games into a market that is already filled to the brim with other live service games going to revitalize the market. PS is wasting their money. This is what I think. And we'll talk about it when we get to that topic. But you get a little sneak preview of what I think for being here right now, this second in the beginning. I think Sony is slowly trying to find their way out of doing this. They don't want to do it no more.
And I think anything
of being a part of having first party. Okay, so what they're doing is they're going to keep trying to put out these games that are going to flop massively, and then be like, "Oh man, we can't do it anymore, guys."
I feel like that's giving them too much credit.
What do you think? They're just dumb.
I did.
You think it's just pure stupid?
Guys, we keep hitting this wall. We keep hitting it. I don't know why.
I mean, that's very possible. It just kind of is what it is. But yeah, you ain't wrong, man. It's really a waste. We got Ryu Art in the building.
What's good, fam?
Michelle Alexandria in the building.
Michelle, what's up, baby?
What's going on, fam?
What's going on?
People are asking about our boy Hargeet. Hargeet unfortunately had a something come up in his family, personal stuff, and he won't be able to make it tonight. But he as well will just be he'll be back next week.
Shout out to Hargeet.
Shout out to Hargeet. All right. We got Stanley Francois in the building.
Stanley
somehow saying blasphemy that Golden Grams ain't it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Get him,
Stanley.
Get him.
That's crazy. Look, Reggie Bone says Golden Grams go hard. Listen, I'm just saying that Golden Grams
on the ground.
Wow, that's crazy.
I threw it on the ground.
That's crazy. Mr. Money in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, Mr. Money?
Bro. Appreciate you. You got OG Maybe in the building. Says, is this
OG?
Mad Dot and Purpleberry? Wow. It's just a little aged.
just
aged like
just
5
a little older.
You know what I'm saying? You got Mario the dog in the building. What's up, man? Says no one can whine like gamers. I swear to God. I just pre-ordered GTA 6 Ultimate Edition and I love it.
Let's go.
I did too. I'm not whining. I just think it sets a just like a wild idea.
Listen, until you're ready, you can't, babe. I need to hear what's happening.
All right, we're gonna. Cody Ray in the building. What's up, man? I see you, dude.
What's up,
bro? Malcolm XI says Xbox consoles are getting so expensive. It's almost like Phil knew what he was doing with his Xbox messaging. But hey, what do I know? Oh, of course.
Phil was like, "Yo, when's the next stop? I need to hop off this train."
Exactly.
Like, yo, at the right time.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to have known what was coming. I feel like so many changes, quite the mess. So it's like it had to have screamed it at him where he's like, this seems to be the right time. I'm no genius, but it seems to be the right time.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, can you imagine hearing all this and Phil being the one in charge? I think it wouldn't sit well.
Yeah.
Not that anyone's taking it well, but
I think they would have already said that he needed to be fired again. The other thing too about the GTA thing that we'll talk about, but and we would have gotten to it, but just the disc is not in the box.
Oh,
so if you go buy a physical edition, it's just
a false
box
disc
with a piece of paper.
Got it. That says gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What is it, like a steel book though? Like, are we get
basic?
Basic.
They're not even doing a collector's edition, which is crazy because I would have got that ASAP. I don't know why.
They don't even want to bother on making a collector's edition because the game itself is so expensive. Add a collector's edition to that, forget about it. If people are having any type of issues with the prices, which you have to unveil to me, don't know the prices yet.
We'll talk about it.
But could you imagine adding a collector's edition to that?
Yeah.
It's such a populated world and environment that they create. It's like, what do you go with? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you go with? The options are endless.
They are. There's a lot of choices.
Yes.
If people wanted to do that for sure. Nagan in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Appreciate you. Somebody made a good point. At least when Xbox shut down their movies, they let you keep your games.
Damn.
Dark Zone in the building. What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here, man.
Welcome.
Appreciate you. Red Ninja in the building. What's up, man? User for games. What's going on, my dude? Shana Saad, how you doing, homie? Thank you for rocking out with us, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot to talk about this GTA. There's a lot of branches of the GTA talk. Because the other part of it is that doesn't seem to be GTA Online, but we're gonna hop in.
Let's get in.
All right, we're gonna hop in.
Let's hop into the pool.
But listen, I need to just,
immediately regret it, saying let's hop into the pool.
Let's hop. Why?
Because I can't swim, babe. Who's gonna save me?
Listen, I'm just saying that theoretically, I would have had this already.
Had what?
This up the thing that I was looking for.
Okay. But
the tippity topics.
Yes.
but I didn't.
Okay, well, I mean, seems like a valid reason.
I'm glad you.
As you know,
I'm glad you see that.
the fact that that's your explanation to us. I mean, thank you. Sometimes words are better left unsaid. See.
Sometimes.
Oh, thank you, Power Boss. He says, I will give you floaties, Doodle. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure that's going to do much.
Floaties
for my swim. Dive into the pool. Oh, OG Maybe says, Bad Bunny must be the lifeguard. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
If I were drowning, can he swim? I think he could swim. I feel like OG Maybe's onto something.
Listen, I got my stuff. Okay.
Oh, look at what popped up.
What popped up?
As soon as we start talking about Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I think we.
Sus.
I think we can afford to just start moving on.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nueva York.
At this point, we're probably gonna get copyright struck by doing that. Yeah.
See Bunny. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
That's wild. Damn, you sound just like him, babe.
Thanks, babe. I'm glad you can see it.
Oh my God.
All right. I have it now. Let me get this chapter for show. All right. So here it is.
Get it.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Let's see.
It's here. It's live in the building. I mean, it's not. I mean, the pre-orders are. But I feel like people are treating it like the pre-orders dropping. I feel like people were just treating it like the game was coming out. Like that's how much focus this thing got. Just announcing its pre-order. I haven't seen a pre-order announcement that got so much attention.
That's crazy.
Like ever.
I mean, we did see just like the cover that most people are not even gonna actually physically get. And the world went wild for it. So, obviously they were all waiting for pre-orders to go up.
They were. I mean, this is definitely something that is a big deal. So let's start.
Break it down, baby.
At the beginning.
Okay.
We found out that it is broken up into two different versions of the game that you can go ahead and pre-order.
Okay.
Now, this is on Rockstar's website. Okay. Now, understand the two versions are the standard edition.
Okay.
That's $80.
Okay.
So the base game is more
standard
expensive than
$80. Okay.
Right? But then the Ultimate Edition, which
all right, how much is that
Ultimate Edition? I feel like when you hear that, you would think, okay, I'm getting the base game plus some extras. You know what I'm saying?
For Ultimate?
Yeah, for the Ultimate, right?
Okay.
You get some extras, some exclusive skins or something like that. We're gonna break it down.
That doesn't sound good.
So this is your standard edition here.
$80.
So if you go and pre-order. Remember, this is if you pre-order. If you just buy the game later on, you're just getting the game for $80.
Damn.
But if you pre-order for $80,
okay,
you're gonna go ahead and get the vintage Vice City pack.
Okay.
So if we look at this, it's cool because they give you pictures. So it says, first of all, another thing too, by the way, when we've seen these pictures, you're gonna be able to take your main characters and you're gonna be able to dress them up and do a whole bunch of stuff.
Dope.
They look there's many versions, of these people.
Yeah, it's cool. I can't see them too well, because of the setup you've got going on over here. But
do you have it on the?
It's so small. That's what she said.
Interesting. How about I did this? What if I go ahead and I send you a link
Oh,
to StreamYard.
me likey links. Go
in your
ahead.
Twitter.
Oh,
Okay.
see, you want me like clickity clacking?
Send it to
Come
you
on, man.
so that you can get in the game. Okay. And that way you'll be able to see exactly what I see.
How? From where?
From the link I'm going to send you, it's going to go on your phone, but you'll be in StreamYard on your phone as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The perks
I'm just
are
saying.
crazy.
Go ahead. I just sent it to you.
It's going to be the same size.
Yeah, but you
Go
be able
ahead.
to see it.
Go ahead. See. All right. I
already
did
sent
get the
it to you.
link, but I feel
Yes,
like
you did. It's in your Twitter.
I did get it, but
Okay.
man,
Click it. You're going to be good.
we'll see.
It's like magic.
Bob Bunny.
All right.
Go ahead.
So this is the vintage package. Okay. Vintage Vice City pack.
Oh, hell no. You got me figuring something out. I can't
Just
do that.
fucking give it to me.
Nope. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening.
All right.
Go ahead.
Pues,
All right.
pues, no habla mierda then.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. That's crazy.
All right. I got you. I gave you the gift. All right.
Damn.
So flashback to when
Hear
the
this,
neon
Banter?
burned brightest with the vintage Vice City pack, featuring the timeless two-tone 55 Vapid Stanier. I can't see that. It's way too small. Sedan and garage garage. Damn, so you getting a Vice City crib pretty much. Alongside the world famous Ocean Beach decadent alongside the famous Ocean Beach decadent outfits and hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia. And an iconic weapon pattern that echoes the excess of the past. Okay, so check it. So you
Picture looks
this.
dope.
You got this picture. This is the whip. The whip is looking fly.
I'm on a
Not
delay.
gonna lie. All right. Well, maybe if you did the thing I sent you, there's no delay.
I shouldn't have had.
Just give it to
it.
me. I'll do it for
Nah,
you.
we good. I see the car now, guys. If you hear a reaction, that's a little delay.
Okay, but
all right, they're looking good. They're looking good.
That's your Stanier.
Yes.
All right, old whip, stylish. Look at them. They're in the club. Guess we're gonna be able to go to the club.
I'm not in the club yet, guys.
Oh, see, you're taking too long.
Okay.
If you just give it to me,
just talking like slow motion, and then I'll get.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, in the club. Oh, damn.
All right. There's
on a Friday.
There's a gun. There's a cheer drinking.
Okay,
shit.
very 80s.
Got some, Jason looking fly with his dope glasses. Got the guns, got the money bags. All right. So they have a whole setup to make you be like, yo, I kind of need this, right?
Oh, are those? Wait, hold up. Look at you skipping on the olives. Were those olives?
Nobody's trying to have no olives.
Did you guys see that?
Nobody was trying to get no olives. Get out of here.
I saw them.
Get out of here with that. That's crazy. Talking such
just saying
wild, ludicrous things.
I saw the olives.
Okay. So that's what you get, right?
Okay.
If you just pre-order the basic. So remember, you wait till the game drops, you spend $80, you do not get the vintage Vice City pack. This is only if you pre-order.
Okay.
The other pre-order you get is the one where they're trying to catch you. Okay. The pre-order bonus. No. The pre-order bonus. You get a free month of GTA Plus, which basically is like Fortnite Crew, but for Grand Theft Auto, right? So if you're a Grand Theft Auto fiend, you can go ahead and get in there and play, right? So if you pre-order, you're getting this pack, and it gives you one free month of GTA Plus featuring a recurring monthly $500,000 deposit into your GTA Online character's bank account. Monthly though, right? So you're gonna get one.
Can they throw that in our actual bank accounts?
I mean, that would be lovely.
Like for everybody.
That would be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. What did I do? I went too far.
All right. So where we at?
I went too far.
CMoney versus tech again.
Sorry. Trying to. Okay. All right. We're good. Don't be confused. Nobody's confused. All right. Okay. So you get the $500,000 deposit. Okay. Every month, but you only got 1 month, so you got to pay after that. Special shark cards with 15% bonus. So I think you can buy shark cards that give you 15% more than if you bought them without paying a monthly fee. Access to free and discounted GTA Online vehicles, a rotating selection of classic Rockstar game titles. Oh, okay. And other featured games in the GTA Plus games library and much. I did not know that there was other games in the GTA Plus subscription.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but
the $80 standard edition.
But that's 1 month though. 1 month.
Oh, and then they take it back.
Then they're gonna charge you forever. So you gotta.
So it's a hook.
It's a hook, and you have to make sure you turn off auto renew or at least cancel it.
Okay.
Okay, but that's it. This is what you get. That's your standard edition, right? Now, hold on. And then obviously you get the game.
The full game.
The full game, right? That comes. Now, this is the ultimate edition. This is $100. Remember, the other one was $80.
Okay.
This is $100, right? Okay. There's your ultimate. So of course you get the same game, right? And then you're still gonna get the vintage Vice City pack, and you're still gonna get the free month of GTA Plus, but that's where it ends.
Okay.
This is where you continue on past the old stuff. I mean the standard. You're gonna get this 95 Grotti Cheetah. Okay. I mean, I already know in my life I need to rock this car, right? It looks like a Ferrari. I'm feeling it. Looks super dope. It looks
oh
like
my gosh.
I'm in like flame. All right. Looks great. Now you're gonna get Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. His and hers versions of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City styling sourced from the Versetti estate, including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailing, and high performance scope.
Okay, that's a dope weapon.
It definitely looks dope.
Not as impressed as you are with the car.
No,
I feel like they needed to do better.
Yep.
But sure.
So this is the pistol.
Yes.
Okay. Then you're gonna get personalized weapon variants. So personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Garachi ES9 pistol and Lucia's Close K17 pistol.
Oh, me liking these. These are dope.
They get nice looking skins for their personal whips. Look at the money. Look at how they throw the $100 right above it. Do you see it?
Right over.
Hold
up. That's a money clip, babe. That's stacked.
And they bend the money at the end to let you know that there's more hundreds behind that 100. So thanks, Rockstar.
That's just bragging.
Appreciate it. Now, remember, you already got the vintage Vice City pack. Now there's Vice City style. Okay.
Oh.
Now, first of all, all this taking pictures, sitting down, doing all this stuff, like it feels like I feel like they're really gonna go deep into like
the lifestyle,
lifestyle
right?
simulator.
Yes.
Like you're gonna be able to be like, all right, I did all my bad guying during the day, or did all my thug work. I'm gonna go party at night and just go hit up clubs or do whatever your heart desires in this game.
Give me a little something.
I mean, I don't doubt that you I'm pretty sure you'll be able to.
Yeah. For sure.
So I mean, look, they're putting a lot of energy into these outfits.
Are.
Outfits look dope.
They look really good.
Like they're out here doing a photo shoot. Like what the
seriously?
Like what is happening here? You know what I'm saying? So there's your Vice City style. They're gonna have, cool looking clothes and such.
But again, you're getting if you get the ultimate, you get both, correct? You get
you're getting everything that's in the standard pre-order bonus.
Yes.
All the way to this version.
Okay.
And then you get Jason's safe house vehicles. So switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigue tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle or Crest kayak. Okay, so we just learned right now from this, because I don't think there was any confirmation before, right? This is the crib. This is his safe house. You get the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
but already you got a boat.
Yes.
So you already know, boom, without even going deep, you have the ability to go take your boat and go out into the waters. I mean, that's already kind of dope, right? That's already sick. Okay, but we're not done. That car that was in that other picture, well,
Yes.
you're going to get the Ganado retro build. Inject some muscle and classic stylings into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, obviously, the whip looks dope.
It does.
Okay. Wait. You not get the boat and the motorcycle? What are you talking about?
Wait, you get both, right?
Oh, yeah. Motorcycle or Crest kayak.
Get the heck out of here.
That's some of my...
Wow.
No. That you're reading it wrong. No. It's saying switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigue.
Oh, choose your,
or
whichever
Crest.
you want to
Like
do.
choose
but
the
they're both
moment,
there.
not like you're only gonna get one.
Yes. Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, this is crazy.
No, it's like saying, go ride in the forest with the four-wheeler. You're not gonna say the four-wheeler and the dirt bike. It's with the four-wheeler or the dirt bike, right? All right, you trying to mess me up. Okay, but this is where things get funky. All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
Ride Out Customs Mod Shop. That's right, guys. That's right. This shop is exclusive. It says Ride Out Custom Mod Shop. Transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. Okay, I don't know if you're watching this and you're saying to yourself, what does he mean? This means that the only way you can run into this mod shop is if you own the Ultimate Edition, which means if you go ahead and you bought the $80 edition and you pull up to the Ride Out Customs Mod Shop and like, yo, beep, beep, open up, dog. I'm here. Open up.
It would be crazy if the doors were open and just come in and shut them down.
They're gonna be they're purposely anytime you pull up and you have an $80 version of the game. Anytime you pull up, you're gonna try to walk through the door, and some big dude's gonna pop out and be like, "Nah, dog, this is exclusive." And then you're gonna see like these people walk in right after. He's gonna be like, "Yo, oh, you got that $100 joint? Yep."
Yo, talk about FOMO,
bro.
That's crazy.
You are literally not able to fix your vehicle if you don't mod your vehicle. If you don't have the Ultimate Edition.
That is criminal, bro. Like, how do you not upgrade?
Well, but that's the point, right?
Yes.
And let's go through the rest of it. But the point is, though, what you're saying, this is why the rumors were that the game was $100.
Yes.
Because the full game is $100.
Well, who's not going to want the full game? If you're spending 80, you may as well spend 100. And if you don't want to spend 100, you may as well just
let me ask you a question, babe.
Get it.
If you go to the store and you buy $1 lollipop and you have $1 in your pocket and they ring it up and they say it's 106 with tax.
Yes.
Can you take that lollipop?
No, you cannot.
No. Okay, so this is the problem. If homies only got $80, 85, it's you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I get it.
The no-brainer is if you have $100, then you spend the $100.
The problem is that if I didn't have like the 100 and whatever, $107, $108, I'd be so annoyed that I wouldn't want to spend the $85 because I don't want no half
You would think, but this is the crazy stuff. So it's like this is what they did. They were like, well, we can't go ahead and come out with $100 game. But what we can do is strip the $100 game so that people who don't have it are less than and don't get to experience everything. But this is just one.
But
babe, we're not done.
Can we break some windows and get in there?
That place is gonna be bulletproof.
Can we steal the rims from someone else?
No.
I mean,
you probably can't even get into modded cars at this point. You try to steal a modded car, they're like, dog, you got the 100? No. Get the step in. Every time you try to rob a modded car, they get out and beat the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to take them out and they just rag you up and like body slam you and drive away. Wow.
Crazy.
All right, but again, we're not done. It's one thing if you're a player and you say, you know what? I don't actually ever want to mod my vehicles. I just keep it basic. I'm a basic hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's where I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
That's it. I don't need it. No problem.
What about that basic life, you know?
Next is Sarah's unisex salon.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't get your hair done?
Signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia.
That's why.
Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition.
Oh my God.
If you want, look at how they changed. Look at how they changed the marketing.
They look dope.
The marketing before only had a fade. You know what I'm saying? He had a low cut fade. They were like, what? You don't need hair for him, right? Lucia, they had her in like her jail outfit. She was like, you ain't gonna be trying to do her hair. And now everything you see is them styling.
Yeah, seriously.
They are styling. Like, I want to make my characters look like this. They look fly.
They do look dope.
Well, guess what? If you want to change their hair or do her makeup, because a lot of people are gonna be like, let me pretty her up. You want to get her nails did? You better go buckle up and pay for that upgrade. Get that ultimate upgrade, because ain't nobody gonna be looking right in your game.
GTA out here like spousal support and shit,
bro. Yo, if you're trying to stream this game, imagine streaming this game and pulling up and being like, damn, I can't do my hair. People gonna be like, yo, what is wrong with you? Why didn't you get that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Get the ultimate, yo. Yo, it's wild. All right, but we're not done.
Okay.
We're not done. It's not over. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay and reeling in catches of all sorts. This gradient pink and blue Squallow docked at Washington Beach is made open ocean ready with an explosive laden weapons crate. So what this sounds like is that this boat is sitting there waiting, just sitting there.
So
if you got the $80 version,
you get a canoe?
No, you can't swim. You can't swim. You're out there just in the backstrokes. That's it. This is you. This is you with that 80. This is you with that 80.
All day.
All your homies in GTA Online gonna be flying by with the boat with the 100. But you go. This is you backstroke. This is you. This is your gameplay in GTA 6 when you get next to the water.
Yes.
So this boat is docked there. You got the 80 version. You pull up to the dock. You're like, yo, look at this boat. Let me steal it. Right? Like, you can steal anything else in the game. Let me steal it. You get next to the boat. Some big ass dude just comes out, uppercuts you right off the boat. Boom. And then pulls up on you and says, you got that 100?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Bro.
This ain't right.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Listen, all I'm saying is there's enough time to make that extra $20-something.
There is. So Red Ninja says, I think that mod shop is exclusive only to Ultimate Edition. There will be mod shops in the game. So this is the thing. If there is another mod shop in the game, then this will make the $100 version null and void, right? Nobody cares to go to a different mod shop. I don't think that's the case. From what I know of these games, normally they're chains, right? So I don't think there's different branded mod shops. I thought is always the same mod shop. You just got to find a different location. Same thing with the Salon. Same thing. It's just, there's nothing. It's just these are the only ways you can mod your shop, mod your car, do your hair, and drive this boat. Okay. drive it. You man, imagine. See what
Oh
if they
my
would have just took this to the
gosh.
next level and made the single player automatically online,
Yeah.
like a Forza Horizon, where you just see other people in the world and you just see everybody hopping into this boat, and then you just sitting there hitting the backstrokes. I'll get there, guys. Wait for me. Wait for me, guys.
No, way to separate people. What? That's crazy.
That's wild.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, and this comes
Man.
with like a weapons crate. This is crazy, right?
But-
Okay.
But let me ask you a question, though.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they should make it so other people don't see these shops, right?
No. You're absolutely gonna see it. They're gonna have big ass signs at night. There'll be lights flashing around them. Come to the shop. Come to the shop. Discount today.
That's
Discount
crazy.
today. Come
They
to the
should-
shop to
They
mod
should
your
have a
stuff.
sign, not for the standard.
Bro, they're gonna have segregation.
That's
in
crazy.
GTA.
GTA. They done did it. They done did it.
Hundreds only.
Hundreds, the hundreds club.
The
The hundreds club.
80s. Go back to your Honda Accord.
That's wild.
Okay, you don't get to mod your stuff here.
You don't sit at the table.
That's wild, bro. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. All right, but we're not done. We're not done. It's not over. It's not over. All right, let's go. The next one. They have a stock 305 clothing store. Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyard's premier destination for elevated streetwear. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition.
Yo, okay. Well, listen, I'm sold on the clothes alone.
The clothes are fire,
Like,
dude.
they are sick.
They're
Like,
fire.
they look dope. I don't know if it's elevated. You can't get the standard edition of this game. If you're going in, you gotta go in.
I feel like
You know what I
can't.
mean?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like just do it, dude, because you're gonna be. Look, it's just clear. It's clear that this is the game. It's the $100 version is the game, and they were just trying to go ahead and make it have a cheaper price. So they just took things out of it. They're like, "Oh, if you can't make it, no problem. This is what you're gonna pay." I wonder if they're selling. Are they selling the ultimate upgrade? Like if you bought the standard, you're like, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it, fam. I'm buying the standard.
I'm embarrassed.
And
I'm
then you get out in these streets and you see all these people rocking these dope ass clothes, dope ass whips, all this cool stuff, and you sitting there looking like you live on the corner of the hobo village, right?
Can you work your way up? Is what you're saying? Can you work?
Can you
your
be
way
like,
up?
I'll pay
I'm
the
just
20.
saying.
If I was Rockstar though, I would make the ultimate upgrade 30.
yes,
So it's like pay 100 now or 110 later.
I agree. I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
That will be the loop.
I mean, if you're
But-
gonna muscle people, muscle them right.
Muscle them
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
But man, this is crazy, bro. This is a lot you would be missing out on. I feel like
Agreed.
by going standard. Like this is not the place. Like people, they'll know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Just show them the strokes, babe. Show them the
Backstrokes. This is you. This is you in
This
the
is
water.
you. That's what
The
you want.
$80 edition,
That's what you
know what I'm
want.
saying? And it's crazy because it's still the most expensive game, you know,
Yes.
aside from Mario Kart.
Not
Just to give you perspective though, Grand Theft Auto 6, Mario Kart 10 or whatever the latest one is,
true.
launched at the same price.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, you're like, I get it, Rockstar.
Yeah.
And this is what I had said when Nintendo first came out with
Agreed.
this
I
idea.
remember.
I was like, yo, you're gonna make people be like, Mario Kart is 80? Then what is what I made worth, right? So this is the GTA was
I'm
like,
sorry
hold my
to
beer.
say it, rightfully so, though. Like apples to apples, and still, it's not like the
No.
$80 version, versus Mario Kart World.
Facts.
It's not the same.
It's not. We get the homie Dave Reezy in the building.
Dave
Thank you
Reezy,
for
what's
being
up,
here, man.
baby?
Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member for 18
you.
months.
That's
Shout out
dope,
to you,
man.
man. Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.
Appreciate the support. Says first $100 game belonged to Rockstar or no full game. Exactly. I mean,
That's the
$100 is the game. The game costs $100,
yes.
but they have a sample version for 80.
Yeah, like don't BS people. Like the real game, it's $100. Like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, you're here stripping it down. You're taking all these things out. For a so-called more affordable version that is still expensive. It's still $80. So
Agreed.
man,
that's the crazy part, but that's what it is. Okay, so that's the close. Still not done. There's a 67 Vapid Dominator buggy, a mud club monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. So to be clear, not only do you get an exclusive buggy, but they're even hiding the fact that you also get a exclusive garage, Paradise Garage,
for your stolen goods,
Bay, for your weapon locker.
Yes,
secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. So now you know you can steal stuff and then sell it, but not normal. You have to sell it on the black market. That's crazy. Damn. Still not done though. Still not done. Electric fan tattoo parlor. That's right, guys. You like to get that ink? You better pay for that $100.
Stop it.
Stockyard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia, all designed by the artist collective Fail. Yeah, Fail or Faily. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition.
This is okay. This is a little ridiculous, though. This is ridiculous. I understand things here and there, but like, it's starting to feel like a lot of the shops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much anything you want to do. Can we go get the milk?
They're basically saying, hey, you can play the story. Okay, go play the story for $80. If you want to live in this world, if you want to customize your characters, your vehicles, this is the way.
And I feel like that's where the, like creativity and like that part, that extended part of it, that's where it kicks in. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't want to miss out on that. Obviously, they know that.
They gave Lucia the boycott.
Let me see. Gotta zoom in, guys. Gotta zoom in.
Nah, dog, chill.
Oh my God, Jason, what did they do to you here? Oh my goodness. Okay.
They changed it. This was not a.
That wasn't
a good move.
No.
Yo, why is there an arcade back there? You see it?
My picture maybe delay.
And apparently, there's only women.
Oh yeah, I haven't
do
seen
the
that.
tattoos here.
Oh, the arcade. Yes, I see it.
This is wild, dude. This is wild.
Okay, but that's a dope ass tattoo, though.
The one on his back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
But not if you don't buy the $100. All right, but we're not done. One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop. Okay, so One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop. This mod shop in Lake Leonida specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Dude. Bro. It's still... So now this is two different mod shops, but this one specializes in off-road mod shops. So it looks like there's the street mod shops where you want to hook up, pimp your ride. And then there's off-road mod shops, which makes it seem like off-road driving is going to be a big deal, which means they're going to have a lot of swamp and forest, woodsy areas.
You want to be a part of the full experience. And obviously that's what they're banking on, listen, this is like it's going really quickly from like, oh, this is dope,
Yeah, to like, yo, you get nothing.
To like, yo, what is happening here? Like, I would have respected more so far, and we're still not done. Are we done?
No. We're not done.
Go. I don't know.
Done. This is remember, this is the off-road shop. So
Okay.
you want your off-road spot to look good, you're good to go.
Crazy.
But we're not done. Boom. Good Time Gear. That's right. Another clothing shop. Good Time Gear, a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time States hit TV show character Maka the Gator.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So there's another shop. Okay. Not done though. Not done.
Yeah, show me some other styles because I feel like I can live without this part.
Youngins Illegal Goods Store.
Oh,
raid
not the illegal goods.
Raid the compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then last but not least, you got a classic car collection.
FML.
Track down a variety of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in the special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyman. Understand what just happened, babe. This is a mission.
Yep.
This is a mission that only exists.
That's crazy.
If you buy the Ultimate Edition.
This is, yeah. Okay. Talk about forcing the hand. All right. We're there.
That's
listen,
that's in the list. Powerball says there's more.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So you're gonna go find some cars and then hook them up. So these are the barn finds in Forza Horizon 6, by the way. Find an old decrepit car, take it and restore it.
What I would say, okay, so this is, again, I had brought up that this kind of went from like, oh shoot, look at all these little perks you get, right? If you go ahead and spend that extra $20 to something that kind of starts to feel really wrong. You know? Like, like guys.
Oh my God, hold on.
Go ahead.
When you get the standard edition and you try to get some new clothes.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm delayed, babe. I'm delayed on this. Show me. Oh my God.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Let's break in. You know? But
oh my God. Yes, they have facial hair locked behind the paywall.
This
OG,
is
maybe.
crazy.
Now, again, I'm not gonna front. I already pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Okay, so I'm not claiming to be, you know, holier than thou.
Oh my God! But I can't blame you. But I would say this: it goes from feeling like, oh shoot, gotta have this, to feeling like this is wrong, right? Like I would have respected more the idea of it just being $100 for the game.
Maybe they have some stats that say that most people who play the single player edition of the game don't go and do their clothes and their hair and their modding.
Look at Red. Facts. I bought it anyway. They got me. They got me, man. You got you, Red. They got me.
We're weak. What can you say?
Listen, and I don't blame you guys because that's the reality. Like, just come out here. Your game is $100. It just feels like you're just withholding for the sake of withholding. No one is going to, in my opinion, you can pre-order up until. No one's going to settle for the freaking $80 edition when you can get the 100. That's just not realistic.
Yeah.
We're going to have some thieves trying to get Grand Theft Auto. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is I mean, this is the thing for me. I look at this and I say, when does this catch on?
That for people to start
for other people.
Of course.
To be like, hey, we're instead of giving you more for upgrading, we're gonna lock away for buying the cheaper version.
That's the problem. I think that if people weren't sitting there wanting to get into these stores, I get, like you said, here are some extra perks. But if you have a shop, anyone should be able to walk into that shop and just get things. The fact that you can't go in there and it's a restricted area, it just shows that it is a part of the game that you're withholding from players. And that just has a different tone to it, for me,
like
at least.
In your game,
yes.
So when you're $80, you can see it. You just can't.
It just feels more scammy than not. Rather than here are your perks, this is what we're taking from you if you don't pay up the extra 20. It just sounds different. This is crazy. This is something that other developers are going to get on board with. I mean, you also think about them and you're like, it took them 10 years to come out with GTA, right? And that's a lot of people, a lot of work that went into it. Yes, it's going to sell like crazy. But then when you start weighing, does it belong at the same level of some of these other games that are charging the same? And it stands apart, right? But then just genuinely come out and make it $100. You're making people not want that $80 version, which fair. But again, like I said, not by closing shops. Like, that's crazy. Let me in. I still paid.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Seems
100%.
Like a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is do you think people will go ahead and do that? Like, start trying to figure out how to incorporate this in there. Like,
absolutely.
Hey, the game is, cheaper. You're just going to get less stuff.
The problem is that developers are not going to go ahead and make something cheaper than what they want it to be. Right? So what they're going to find a way is to withhold an app charge, right? So this is not in any way something that, and again, GTA still sounds whatever, but I can justify how it can get a pass when everybody else gets on board with this, is where the consumer, it's really going to get slapped up. It's crazy how this hobby is becoming
oh, dude,
a whole other situation. They're almost making it, and you brought up with PlayStation, they're kind of trying to find a way out. They're gonna filter out a lot of players in the direction that gaming is going.
Listen, that conversation that you're bringing up is gonna become a much bigger part of the conversation a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, that's literally a thing. And it's like, but that being said, you see how many people are being shut down, right? How many studios are closing. And sadly, they've been doing for a long time, they've been going ahead and saying, hey, buy the regular game, or you can get these extra perks that don't take away from you at all. But if you want them, you can get them, right? And it leaves it in the hands of the customer whether or not they want to go and get these. You get
this extra outfit, this extra skin, like it just,
maybe that's not
that
working.
You don't necessarily.
Maybe in this market, most people are not willing to spend more for extra, and maybe what these devs are going to start doing is saying, okay, we need our game, our full game that we worked on, we need it to be $80.
Yes.
But for those who can't, we'll give you this other version that's standard, and you don't get these things that we already put into the game, but they're only if you buy the full game, if you buy the cheaper game.
The work is there. Like, then don't do the work. Don't do the extra. And kind of just like, when could this have dropped if you guys didn't go ahead and do the extra steps, the extra shops, right? It wouldn't have dropped earlier because this is a part of the game. You're just excluding players from getting that because you want to squeeze out more money. And again, that's that thin line. I'm gonna go to G Maybe. Oh, G Maybe in the building says it used to be DLC that was content that wasn't included on a disc. That's a whole different conversation. Exactly. Like, if it's not included in there and somebody wants to pay for a DLC, that's the right way to do it, right? Here we go. We have more content that's not in the initial drop. Buy it if you enjoy the game or if you can. But to literally say, hey, you can't walk into the shop, that's crazy. Why? I didn't have enough money to go ahead and get your full version. So you're closing doors for me? It doesn't seem like a game, right? It doesn't seem like the gaming industry. I think some lines are being crossed that other developers, like you mentioned before, CMoney, are gonna want to cross, and it's not a good thing.
It's definitely not a good thing. I mean, you brought it up already, and we're definitely going to go into it later. But this hobby was already expensive.
Yes.
And that's why things like Game Pass and stuff like that have been so valuable to a lot of people. But it's like, this is just going further and further now. Like now we're just kind of
how far down the rabbit hole are we going to go?
We can eke out of somebody.
Yes,
is wild, man. It's wild. It's a lot.
It's heading in a direction in which, like, it doesn't matter how much you enjoy gaming. Some people are going to have to bow out and kind of just be like, okay, I'm going to have to go get a rock and a stick and go play outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what they're trying to get us to? Are we in that topic?
No, we're not in that topic. We'll get there when it's time. But yeah,
I just, I don't know if I should finish my thought.
If you're going to, it's going to be mixed in with this. If you're talking about GTA specifically, yes. If you're talking about bigger, there's definitely a much bigger place where that is going to be, more valid.
I agree with OG. Maybe you need to go back and maybe, like you mentioned, CMoney, the extra, outfits, the skins, for your weapons, whatever extra they were doing may have not been working. But again, that was also a way to kind of just squeeze out more money. You already made the game. That's how much the game costs. The end. If you wanted to take more time and make a couple of special pieces, and some players still had issues with some of those things. Like, I forget which game it was. People were upset because they didn't get like the sunglasses in the game and the special weapon. I forget which game it was. Anyways, like, that was already upsetting players. But, again, it didn't affect the game. You're affecting the way that people even engage in the game, right? You're supposed to be able, and I don't know if for sure you can't steal these items if you didn't pay for the
obviously
Ultimate
we don't know.
Edition, right? But if you're also keeping me from stealing it too, like, that's part of the freedom of the game. Now, if I don't pay for it and I get to steal someone else's ish, like rip out the hair and put it on mine, whatever.
They should have made it so that you can go into the store and then go ahead and
have to pay more.
Oh, like, I'm gonna buy this. Oh, this outfit looks good, and then it's like, oh no, this outfit is locked to the Ultimate Edition. Okay, fine, right? Exclusive skins or exclusive outfits, sure.
Yes,
but like, you can't even walk in the building.
Yeah.
Building is shut down for you.
Like, let me at least window shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Seriously.
can't even do that. Like, it's incorporated in the game. And again, that's where those boundaries come in, right? Because if I'm able to steal, I should be able to steal anything I see if I choose to. So now you're breaking that freedom.
They're just trying to make it more realistic, babe. Okay, in real life, you could try to steal stuff. Doesn't mean you're going to be successful.
Yes, but at least I should be able to try.
Facts. I mean, we don't. You're 100% right, because we don't 100% know.
Yeah.
Exactly how that's going to play out.
I mean, shame on you for making me pay the extra $20 when I can just run around and steal all this ish, though. Like, that's the other flip side of the coin. If you are going to go ahead and charge me and someone could just steal my ish and that's the end of it, they have it too, that's also not fair. You're creating a situation where there shouldn't be. I'll be pissed at that too. Like, this motherfucker didn't pay. He running around with my ish. No.
Yeah, so the other thing that kind of goes with this that people are like upset about is the whole idea of digital only.
Okay.
So digital only release, even if you buy it physically. When you buy the physical box, you're just going to get a card in there.
Yeah.
Which honestly, that would be dope. I would like to have the box of the game.
Because, yeah, the cover is really cool.
And then have the code, but
this is the problem. I think when you shout out to Right, you are. Listen, I think the point is that some people still want to be able to grab that game, take it back to the store if they choose to. And now you're telling them, yes, you can get a physical copy without a physical copy in it. And that's where the issue kicks in for the people that still either want to have that disc and that physical copy or want to have the choice of saying, I spend this money, but if I need to or I choose to, I can get some money back. The problem, though, is that this is the route that the gaming industry is trying to take, and it's been trying to take for a while now. So it makes sense that this is how they're doing it. I think others have done it as well, too. So this is not exclusive to them, but this is just the way that they're trying to go digital, and they've been trying to force that hand unsuccessfully so far. But I think that they're not going to stop trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right. So there's another part of the GTA-ness.
And by the way, by doing this and even like going ahead and people buying the so-called physical copy of it and not having the disc in there, like they're cutting costs, right? Essentially, this is all digital. So if it's money we're talking about, there's the wiggle room. You know, you're already screwing the people that want to have that physical copy and that disc in their hands and the possibility of being able to make some money back. You're cutting that off. And then on top of it, you're doing this.
Yeah. Agreed. So, all right. So with this next part, so Grand Theft Auto, you know, obviously we know we could pre-order, do all that fun stuff, right? PlayStation went ahead and put out a tweet about it. And they were pretty ballsy here.
They're tweeting
in
now.
Their tweet. They finally could tweet about it. It says Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PlayStation 5. Pre-order today to get ready for launch. Okay. And then they go ahead and they show this little, you know, animation, and it has the PlayStation 5 picture that pops up. So it's PlayStation 5. I'm just waiting for the beginning because if you restart it, actually, I could probably. Okay. So if we move that way, so there you go. Boom. Plays best on PS5. Okay, that's what it says. Play best on PS5. Now, when you click over here, okay, Oh, did they get rid of the write-up? Where is this? Hold on.
So I'm seeing
whole write-up.
I'm seeing Powerball saying didn't they delete that tweet? So they must have taken it down.
No, right here.
Okay, you found it?
This is it right here. Okay. So you found it? All right, right here. Yep. Grand Theft Auto 6 launches November 19th, pre-order starting June 25th. Learn why it plays best on PlayStation 5.
Oh.
Okay, so they took it down because they had a picture of the PlayStation 5 with the disc.
Okay. Oh, and it's
discless. So they took that out to not trick people.
Put a tweet together.
And they were using the old logo. Okay. They were using an old logo. But we go over here. Learn why it plays best on PS5. You see that?
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't see. I hear you though.
Okay, but that's what it says.
Okay.
Right. So if we click into that. All right. It says Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PS5 November 19th. So when I first saw that, I thought that there was going to be some type of like real thing.
Like a breakdown, like a real breakdown.
This is what I thought.
Yes.
I said, oh, wow. They're actually doing a 60 FPS version for PlayStation 5 Pro. That's where my mind went.
Okay. When
I saw, plays best, right? Like that's a lot, right? Okay. So SIE and Rockstar Games work together to deliver the best experience on this is
oh gosh.
The words are wild. To deliver the best experience on PlayStation 5 by leveraging its innovative features. So it's like it's not the best experience out of all experiences. It's just the best that PlayStation could do by leveraging its innovative features. Okay. So it says since Grand Theft Auto first arrived on the original PlayStation in 1997, the series has defined generations of play. We know players are excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, which heads to the state of Leonida, home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond, in the biggest, most expansive evolution of the series yet, thanks to the close partnership between Sony Interactive Entertainment and Rockstar Games. Didn't Sony Interactive Entertainment, didn't they change their name? I could have swore they changed that before, but that's fine. Whatever. I thought they did.
He must have forgotten.
Rockstar Games. So Grand Theft Auto 6 will play best on PS5 by taking advantage of PS5 immersive features to deliver a deeply engaging single-player experience when it launches on November 19th. How, you say? Well, they'll tell you. PS5 puts you in the center of the game world with the DualSense wireless controller reacting to your actions and bringing the sights, sounds, and sensations of Jason and Lucia's story into the palm of your hands.
Love how they said sensation
of
to
course.
The palm of their hands.
Exactly.
That's wild.
And I really love the idea of how they're going to bring the sights to your palm of your hand. For sure. The controller's haptic feedback offers responsive vibrations, while its adaptive triggers provide dynamic resistance. So the number one thing people run to turn off on their PlayStation controller is the adaptive triggers when they try to do tension, because they don't like to have to squeeze extra or whatever it is. But that's the highlight. The controller's integrated speaker also adds another dimension to key moments of interaction. So just so you know, like when you're listening to your game on your headphones, on your headset, you ain't gonna hear nothing come from your speakers, from your controller. You know what I'm saying? Or you can be like, no, I'm not gonna get the immersion in my ear.
No. Just get it.
I'm gonna hold it on the side, leave some space just in case the controller wants to talk to me. Because the high fidelity controller speaker.
Yeah. I mean, imagine just that shooting right at you.
Yeah, it's just coming right at you. You're good to go. And then it says, with Tempest 3D audio tech, you can surround yourself in a distinct soundscape of Leonida, from the streets of Vice City to the moments that unfold across the state. This highly accurate audio positioning enhances your perception, helping to bring this world to life around you in unmatched ways. Grand Theft Auto 6 also leverages the PS5's ultra high-speed SSD, because we remember the power of the SSD, and Ratchet and Clank can only be done there. You probably can teleport from one character to the other, probably the same way you did back in 2013. When you were playing it on the Xbox 360. But sure, okay, high-speed SSD, enabling you to experience the expansive world of Leonida with near instant load times. And guys, just to be clear, that's it. That's the headline, okay, of PlayStation Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PS5. So triggers adapted that people turn off, speaker that people turn off, and then just 3D audio. Okay, cool. Xbox has vibration on your controller and on the triggers. They have pulse triggers that vibrate as well. And then you have a little thing called Dolby Atmos that's on Xbox. So when you're listening, you can hear it in Dolby Atmos instead of 3D Tempest. How is this better? How does it play best? Especially since in order to take advantage of any of that, you have to be using that horrible controller.
And listen, I think this comes off a bit more of a, if you already have your PlayStation 5, go ahead and buy this game. You know what I mean? However, this is their attempt to sell their box or make it seem like this is the place to go ahead and play Grand Theft Auto. With that said, if you pay attention to what they're saying, it's not a good selling point. However, there are people that just read like the headline.
Oh, yeah.
And that is for exactly how they get you.
Well, even like Jeff Keighley, he posted that PlayStation and Rockstar say that Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PlayStation.
And that's all some people need to hear. I think they're playing into what people nowadays do. There are people that would see something and they see the headline, leave a comment as if they read the whole thing. And you sit there and you're like, what are you talking about? Do you lack reading comprehension, or did you just not read what was said? So like what was written. So that's the problem, but that's the benefit for them. And then if they didn't look into it and do their research as they should have, then they got some.
Now, this is the thing. When I saw this and I read it and I was like, wow, this is really it, right? So I put up a post talking about interesting how when they talk about this, there is zero mention of the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Exactly.
Zero mention. They don't bring it up. Now, if the PlayStation 5 Pro was in fact going to do what the PlayStation fanboys claimed it would do, which is play Grand Theft Auto 6 at 60 when everything else was at 30.
I mean, they'll be running with that because
they
the
will
whole
be screaming through the rooftops.
Absolutely. The whole point is to go ahead and let's see if we can boost up the sales of the PlayStation 5 Pro, right? Or let's see how we can push those consoles, which we already know that didn't sell as well as they expected or, wanted it to. But this would be the opportunity if these things were factual. The idea that they're not stepping forward as say, this is the latest console. This is the power, the tech that you need to go ahead and play Grand Theft Auto. And they're not bringing up the 60 frames a second. Like that would be a huge selling point. The fact that it's not even being mentioned the console at all, it's very telling that that's not the spot. If anything, it would be the PlayStation 5.
Listen, we didn't write this blog.
No.
PlayStation did.
Yes.
PlayStation is the one who came out here and says Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PS5. Let me tell you why. And the reasons why have nothing to do with the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yep.
So I'm just saying that that's pretty damning that they didn't go ahead and even mention it, number one. But number two, they really, the things that they claim are the best reasons are just based off of your desire. Because an Xbox player who loves the Xbox controller is not going to feel anything about this. Like, Xbox can literally write the same headline. Now, the difference is that Xbox is actually not lying. So I tweeted it because, and they get mad at me. It's like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong. This is PlayStation. It's not me. Xbox will be the de facto box to play this on for the Series X compared to the PlayStation 5. I mean, that's just fact. The PlayStation 5 Pro is not being utilized as a Pro box based off of their announcement here. Now, are they going to wait to this other future time to say, hey, there's these upgrades for a PS5 Pro? I guess maybe, but it's stupid. But just the fact that they say plays best on PlayStation 5, it's a lie. It 100% will not play best on a PlayStation 5. Xbox is more powerful. It has a better CPU, better GPU. It sweeps the floor with the PlayStation 5. By definition, Xbox will be the better place to play Grand Theft Auto. Plus, you got quick resume. Like, there's a whole other host of things, right?
Yeah, there's a whole. There are a lot of other reasons why that will make sense. And I see some people arguing the fact. I think Trent saying every Xbox gamer has a PlayStation 5. I would say that's not a good assumption. I don't think every Xbox player has a PlayStation 5.
Who have the money,
and she knows she has a PlayStation 5. Sweetie, I'm sorry. I have to correct you. I don't have a PlayStation 5. I have multiple PlayStation 5s. So just fact checking you.
100%. Yeah, but I could appreciate the desire, to want us to, play on PlayStation 5. We're going to be doing a PlayStation 5 show, with our homie Big Cloud Gaming. So get ready so you can go and talk to other people who have PlayStation 5s because and who play there. Sadly, my PlayStation 5 just looks stupid there all the time because I don't use it. But if I
sweetie, it looks stupid when you were using it too.
Oh damn.
It did try to blow up.
Yeah, it did try to blow up a few times. But yeah, maybe listen, they didn't talk about the Pro. That's not my fault. I feel like
no, I think that would have been a perfect opportunity. I think right now when the game is up for pre-order would be the time to jump in and bring that up, right? And hype it up. Get players excited, get people to upgrade from a PlayStation 5 to a PlayStation 5 Pro. This is not, I believe, in my opinion, a missed opportunity. I think that is just not there because if it were, I do not see a world in which PlayStation, who is tactically marketing their box here, would miss out on bringing something like that up. Now, I'm not saying that they're not opposed to lying. We saw the whole charade they had for the PlayStation 5 Pro for the pisser, right? In attempts to get people to pre-order it. But I think that kind of blew up in their face. And, they're finding new tactical ways of doing this.
Facts. So Xbox has their own little marketing piece up, and they bring up quick resume. right? So you can jump seamlessly between GTA 6 and your other games and resume exactly where you left off.
See,
Even with the
I love
multiple
that.
titles suspended at once using quick resume only on Xbox. And then Dolby Vision. Not only Dolby Atmos, but Dolby Vision.
Let's go.
Which is going to enhance the actual image in front of you.
Yeah.
Right? When you're playing the game, this is how it's actually going to look the best.
So Xbox is trying to give you more than vibrations, and a speaker from a controller that literally, I don't know how that would be better than surround sound or a headset.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Yeah. So that's I just found it to be really funny to me that they didn't bring it up. Now there are people who say that there's a post somewhere. I can't find it, so I don't know where it is. But there are people who are saying that Grand Theft Auto on the Pro is going to have, here it is, more stable frame rates.
Okay.
And higher resolution on PS5 Pro, according to the store listing. More stable frame rates, which means, by definition,
that the PlayStation 5 is unstable.
That's unstable. That the PS5 version is unstable. But hold on, it's gonna be the best place to play. All unstable. And
so what are you sacrificing for that so-called stability, though? It comes with consequences, obviously.
Agreed.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and say that the GTA 6 will play best on the Xbox Series X. 100%. Just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But that, my friends, is going to be enough. Anything else you want to say on this topic before we move on?
A lot of people have probably already pre-ordered this game.
Yes.
So,
well, I didn't want to put it in here because there's a lot of people who went ahead and put out these posts that say they already sold 50 million copies.
Ooh.
But there's no
that would be
official.
There's no way to fact
there's
check
no
that.
Official. So I'm not gonna go, and I don't want to bring it up because honestly it's just,
I get that.
It's just dumb. So it didn't make sense to me to do that. Hold on, I'm just trying to pull up my okay. Wait, no, let me check over here. I thought he had a separate post. Maybe if you want to read some of the chat, you can see him while I
let's see.
Pull this up.
So Dark Zone says GTA 6 will look better and play better on PC. I can wait for GTA 6 on PC. Listen, if you can wait it out, then absolutely. Normally, a year? So I wonder if we're looking at that kind of turnaround with GTA 6. Hopefully, right? Hopefully it shouldn't be longer than that. I feel like that would be a bit much. I think they're banking. This is crazy because I feel like this is just a way, and good for you, Dark Zone, to feel like obviously this year's packed. There are a lot of games coming out, a lot of great games coming out this year. So good for you for saying, you know what, there's plenty to play. I don't need to rush and potentially double dip, right? So good for you. I do think that if you can hold off, obviously PC would be the spot, right? This is so tactical because they're banking on the idea of people would be it's such an anticipated, highly anticipated game. They'll jump in and get it on console and then want to upgrade to that PC version. So I get it. But again, it'll still sell. The gaming industry is freaking overpopulated. Let's not forget also next year, we're talking about Project Helix.
Theoretically, yeah.
We don't know what that beast is going to be able to do. I'm not comparing it to a PC. Could potentially be better than some PCs out there. But yeah. Good for you. He says, Dark Zone says, I don't get FOMO. It doesn't bother me to wait exactly. Xbox has a lot of great games coming out too, so I'm good. I get that 100%.
Yeah. I feel that. Listen, if you can do it, good on you.
Yeah.
I cannot. But it's not FOMO.
100%.
Like it's not a fear of missing out of like other people. I just want this game.
The excitement, I think, it's tricky. It could be FOMO for some people. And if you can get that under control, then great. But it's just that anticipation. Like when people ran off and showed up to see that cover, that's so telling as to how excited people really are. So a lot of people are not going to be able to have that self-control that you have.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I got my chapter ready to go. So let's do this. All right. Next up, Bungie.
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, the day has come. We said it was going to come. Not like we wanted it to come. We didn't ask for it to come. But it's here. We said from all the signs that Sony was giving us, Bungie was not long for this world. And
damn,
listen, they're not, dead yet, but they're getting pretty close. Bungie released a statement, and then we have a statement from Sony that we're going to read.
That's never good.
So, but let's start with Bungie because they're just saying what it is. So, with great sadness, we are announcing a reduction in force as we reorganize Bungie. That once we read this, we're going to see that reorganizing is ridiculous, but sure. It says, as the leaders of Bungie, past and present, we recognize Destiny 2 fell short of expectations these past several years. Following our final content update to Destiny 2, and with our future projects still in early incubation. Okay. Wow. We unfortunately could not continue operating at our previous size. We know this decision has a profound impact on the people affected, their families, friends, and teammates. While these changes are necessary to best position the studio now and for the future, that does not lessen the difficulty of this moment or the impact it has on those affected. Later, we will share more about the future with you all, but today is not that day. Today, we wish to extend our gratitude and compassion to every member of the Bungie team who has been impacted and to those who remain. We hope you will do the same. Okay? This is like a nice little message that they put out, to not make it sound crazy, right? Especially bringing up games, their future projects still in early incubation, right? Which means you don't have any future projects.
Oh, got him.
I mean, that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's crazy. Let's call it what it is.
Like,
and
why are
this
you
whole
pretending?
thing, we're not ready to get deep into this right now.
There's nothing to get
it
deep
just
into.
means
You already
that
told us.
You told us You don't want to make a big splash later on when things die down. You won't address it either. We're not going to go and find out the details of what is taking place. And listen, the sentiment there, at least they were sounded sympathetic about people losing their jobs rather than, yep, we had to let people go. I understand, right? But this is like not the pre-Bungie, right? This is the pre-Bungie we're talking about. They've had layoffs before. So this is not their first trim out. The question is what's left of Bungie, right? Who did they trim out this time? The knitters are still left.
I think the knitters
like who we got in there? Like and what's the mentality? What's happening? What are they pitching? Right? What's coming from Bungie? Is it Destiny 3? I don't think so. And that's what the people want. PlayStation just doesn't care about what people want, which is crazy because the whole idea is to make games that gamers want to play. And their gamers have been very verbal as to what they expect from certain studios. And they're like, nah, you don't know what you want. And apparently they don't know what will sell. So they're in a situation. Unfortunately, Bungie has hit the wall again. They're out there gardening, stepping on tons of rakes, and they've had to let some people go. Here we go. It's unfortunate for the people that had to be let go, but I do think that these people are on high guards and like kind of like, when am I going to be the next one to go? That seemed to be the sentiment the last time that this took place, the demeanor going around. So I don't think, even though unfortunate, I don't think a lot of people were surprised to be let go.
Yeah.
It's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Look, it's sad, but it's just they're not doing anything that is working anymore. And this is like the new narrative now of what's going on in gaming, bro. Like nothing is working anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like only the biggest and the baddest is working, or these like indie darlings that spark. And everything else is just kind of like more of the same.
Exactly.
People are not, rushing to spend money on it. We're gonna switch over to Sony's statement, but before we do that, let me get the homie Big Migs in the building with his $5, which I appreciate you, my brother.
Yo,
man. Good to see you, homie.
Absolutely,
hope you're feeling well. I did see on Discord what you showed me. That's really dope. He says, "What up, guys? Hope all is well. Just stopping by to wish y'all a great show. Currently teaching my son the way of the Xbox 360 with my lovely Cortana. He got the silver Xbox 360 that we have down there.
Yes.
He got it too.
That's dope, bro.
Great.
Enjoy.
Great box. Lots of tons of like amazing experiences. So
that's the way to bond, bro.
Absolutely.
That's the way to bond with your kiddo.
100%. 100%. All right. Let's appreciate you, Big Bangs. Thank you, my brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Do you think that people should be rushing out to get these games though?
Which ones?
I mean, we were just talking about Bungie. We're talking about PlayStation.
Well, I mean, it's just
how people are not rushing out to get these games. Should people be rushing out to get these games anyways?
I mean, not the games that they're producing. I mean, that's the problem. The games they're producing are not like exciting anymore. Like PlayStation is like the definition of cookie cutter, bro.
Yeah.
Like they really just kind of
can't cut the cookie.
They can't cut the cookie. That being said, we don't know what Xbox is going to be doing with their studios either, right? Like this is the problem, right? These like the unique games that you should run out to go get, like a South of Midnight.
Yes.
Nobody ran out to go get, right? Avowed, the game you guys should have got, nobody went out to go get, right? Like the games that try to do something different don't get seen, and then the games that are copying don't get seen. So it's like it's just the forever games that are running the streets, and then these breakout crazy big games that just come out of nowhere and they're like, wow, that's exciting. Like the crazy thing is we've seen a lot of cool games that were announced that are dead because people will run out of money when they're trying to make these games, or they're trying to get publishers and stuff. And it's like, there's a lot of uncertainty up in the air right now with this stuff, but I mean, it's not looking great. And sadly, look, we already know Bungie, the team that made Destiny, got fired.
Yeah.
Like the leaders of that team. So you lost all vision for Destiny. What did you expect was going to happen? Of course they're getting rid of the Destiny team. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they're going to. But let's read PlayStation's version of the story and see what he says. So an update from PlayStation Studios, Sony Interactive Entertainment. This is an internal email from Herman Hulst, CEO, Studio Business Group, to the team. Dear team, today I want to share a difficult update regarding Bungie. We have made the decision to reduce Bungie's workforce, affecting a significant number of employees, including most of the Destiny team. Most, because technically Destiny is still running for now. I think they have an end date. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they have an end date that Destiny is going to go night-night.
Damn.
So they're going to keep some people on until that moment happens.
For the polls.
Exactly. So, but after that, it's done. And then they even let go some Marathon team members. Now, let me ask you this. If Marathon was safe,
Marathon was popping.
They were popping. If they were doing their thing, why let go of anybody from Marathon?
That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. Could we have been right about Marathon?
I feel like we were right.
I feel like PlayStation is telling us that we were right.
I think so.
Okay.
As well.
I'll take it. I'll take the W.
Agreed. So yes, Marathon team that members were, some of them were let go. There are also reductions across SIE teams that support Bungie's operations.
Oh, crap.
Those impacted at Bungie and within SIE are being informed today. Now hold on. That's not, you don't think the Frog Team LFG?
Oh, not Team LFG.
You don't think they got Team LFG?
No, please don't. I mean, they were so solid on their concept. Oh my God. Looking for groups of what? Yo, it was so crazy.
It's really crazy.
A safe place.
It's really crazy.
Wild.
It's really crazy.
PlayStation and their ideas. Let's hope that Team LFG is a part of that mess.
I mean, I can't imagine.
One can only hope.
I can't imagine them surviving, but I don't know. So, all right. So it's not only Bungie, but people within SIE. He says this is painful news, especially for talented colleagues whose roles have been eliminated. This decision was made only after extensive discussion and careful consideration. And I want to provide some context on how we arrived here. Didn't want to just slap them up.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He wants to dig the knife deeper.
Let's dive in. Let's
and let them know why
they're
getting slapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Herman.
Herman's not messing around.
No.
Before we do that, let's get our homie Big Migs back with another $2 super chat. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, babe.
Says robots like our cookie warm and moist. Ponies like it dry. Oh, snaps.
Gosh.
You know, cookies are better when you warm them up, and they're warm and moist. YouTube, we're talking about legitimate cookies, and ponies they can't swallow correctly, so they need it to be dry.
Like hay.
If it's moist, it'll
they can choke on it. Oh.
He's talking about actual cookies. YouTube, actual cookies. Oh snap! Ryhar said it's the looking for employment team. Oh my God!
No!
Damn! Wow! Holy snaps! That was crazy.
Yo, talk about hold my beer.
Oh my
Right,
god.
was like, hold up.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow.
That's real crazy.
That's my boy.
That's wild. All right.
That's my boy.
So they're gonna let us know how they arrived here. Over the past several months, together with Bungie leadership, we reviewed the studio's long-term direction, development priorities, resource needs, and role within our broader portfolio strategy. We explored multiple alternatives before concluding that a reduction was necessary to align the studio's resources with its current priorities and long-term goals. As Bungie, well, first of all, when you hear this, right, they were with Bungie leadership, reviewing the studio's long-term direction. They have no long-term direction. Development priorities, nothing they're working on is a priority. Resource needs, they would need too much to do anything worthwhile. And role within our broader portfolio strategy, nothing that they're going to make fits in what we want to put out.
Damn.
That was so many slaps to the
face. And another one.
And another one.
That's crazy.
It was so. This is so many.
It was all a dream,
slaps, bro.
When they got scooped up, it was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
Damn, they ain't dreaming no more. That's crazy.
They are cooked. This
damn.
What a slap to the face so many times. How could you, Herman? How could you, Herman? How could you?
I mean, at some point, you figure that they took mercy when they went ahead and didn't want to dive into it any further. But no, Herman was like, nah, dog.
Bungie was like, we'll just keep it nice and sweet. Herman's like, nah, y'all need to know. You need to know the story before you start crying for these people. Okay. So, yeah. So as Bungie recently shared in his Destiny 2 update, the studio has begun a new journey following the release of the game's final live service content update. What Bungie has accomplished with Destiny over the past decade has been truly remarkable. The franchise has left a lasting mark on players and the industry, and everyone who contributed to its success should be proud of what they helped create. Marathon remains an important part of our portfolio, and we will continue to support the team as they build on the strong foundation established in Season 1 and 2, and as they work on incubation efforts for future projects. While it's too early to discuss, we are encouraged by the creativity and opportunities that lie ahead. So basically, they said, we saw everything they were working on, and we thought it was all trash. So we're going to get rid of most of their people. But they're still trying to come up with more stuff before we fully shut them down.
Damn.
Because Marathon is still going, right? So we still have a need for Bungie because they're still working on Marathon. We're still letting that cook, right? We're letting that cook. But now they have a little time left.
Yeah.
And that's why literally they say it's a little too early to discuss. Yeah, because there might not be anything. It's crazy. It's crazy. But they continue. Our immediate priority is supporting affected employees through this transition. We are providing transition support and, where possible, working to identify opportunities across SIE and our global network of studios. I want to sincerely thank every affected employee for their hard work, creativity, and contributions to Bungie, SIE, and the broader gaming community. I know today's news is deeply difficult, not only for those leaving, but for those colleagues and friends that remain. Please take the time you need to process this news and support one another. Thank you for your resilience and continued support during this difficult time. Just so I know, when he says, please take the time, you need to process this news and support one another. So is he saying that if I work there and I read this, I could be like, man,
I need some time off.
I need
a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna need a little time because I am emotionally distraught. I kept my job. If I'm seeing this email, that means I survived, but I'm too damaged that other people are gone.
Something tells me that he meant a couple minutes, if that. Yeah. Because considering the situation that they're in, they are in no position of anyone taking any time off or taking their time to heal. unless it's to reflect, right? The people that are left, take this time, take a moment to reflect and see if what you're putting out is your best work, right? Because it could be you next.
They're threats.
Maybe those are threats, right? Sometimes things sound nice, right? Because it seemed like a nice send off, but I don't think anybody's going to be taking a break. You know, what will be great for those people in the way that they can support them by giving them their job back, right? By saying you're worth having here. I'm sure that there were a lot of talented people that they had to let go, right? And responsibly, if you can't keep the studio afloat, the responsible thing to do is to go ahead and figure out how you can sustain the studio, right? And if that means letting people go, then it means letting people go, unfortunately. There are talented people, I'm sure, that were let go. I'm sure there are still talented people in there. I don't think that the work that they've put out for PlayStation reflects what they can do. I think when you are suppressed and working under certain conditions, you can't do your best work. So this is to hoping that the people that were let go can go ahead and find something better.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can do is just hope that they work out. But, you know, the other thing that has been happening now is this We Want Destiny 3.
It's a protest.
And it's like, I don't know how PlayStation could possibly make that game.
I don't think they can provide that to their players.
Like, they got rid of everybody who made Destiny.
Yes.
Like, what do you think? Why is PlayStation so like against Destiny 3? Like, why couldn't they say, okay, sunset Destiny 2, start working on Destiny 3? The numbers are dropping because Destiny 2 has been out forever.
Yeah.
And people are tired of the same shit. Yes, you do these big updates, but people are done with the updates. They want something completely new, completely different. Start working on Destiny 3.
Could it have been PlayStation? Or could it have been Bungie themselves? Maybe they couldn't figure out what to put together.
Well, honestly, I feel like it's the money. So I think realistically speaking, I think Destiny, Bungie said, if we're going to do a Destiny 3, it has to be bigger and better.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be bigger and better, it's going to cost a lot more money. And
Phil said it. Bungie spends more money than they bring in. But you would think that this version of Bungie that's been so trimmed back would be able to have that a bit more balanced out.
But the creatives,
yes,
that had the vision for Destiny are gone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going ahead and instead of giving the people what they want, you know, the Destiny fans who would have gladly moved on to a part 3, they just said, nah, we're good. We're going to stick with Marathon.
Yeah.
And the problem is that Marathon is not, I mean, realistically speaking, is not it. Right? Like, it's just not.
It's not. The question is, after it's all said and done, right? And, you know, you saw the PlayStation 5s. Not many showed up for the pisser. How do you push another box considering the conditions that you're in when it comes to your first party lineup?
Honestly, I mean, we're going to get into pricing and such, but I feel like I just don't think they're trying to. And I think that's the balance that they're understanding is like, for them, they're probably thinking, why produce quote unquote system sellers, right? Why spend all that money on these games? And even if people want to play them, they're not going to be able to because they can't afford a new box. Yikes. Or they can't afford a box at this point with the way the prices have gone up.
I mean, seems like they're going to have to continue to port whatever games they do make to PC.
I mean, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I mean, realistically speaking. So, yeah.
This is crazy because they want Destiny 3. Figure out how to make Destiny 3.
I just don't know.
It's not worth putting out a less than version that people are not going to buy anyway. So if you're going to spend the money and it's not enough money to make these players happy, could it be enough just to feed them something that says Destiny 3? Do you think that will suffice?
It still has to deliver.
Exactly.
Yeah, it still has to deliver. So IGN has a post here because some of the details actually came out. Obviously, they were doing a surface level, but remember, he said it's Bungie and SIE that got hit. So just for Bungie, it says here the layoffs Bungie announced yesterday hit nearly 300 people, 300 staff members who worked at the developer's Bellevue, Washington office. Official records have revealed a worker adjustment and retraining notification notice issued by Sony to the Washington State Employment Security Department reveals 292 staff have been let go with a formal separation date set for July 9th. Well, at least they gave them a couple weeks.
That's wild.
I mean, listen, in this business, if they have a few weeks or a couple weeks,
I mean,
that gives them time to at least try to get
anywhere, right? Anywhere.
Yeah, get some
technically.
Says
it's
this
a softer
number
blow than the last.
Then like, hey, go home now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. This number does not account for Bungie staff outside of Washington State. That's what we were talking about. He talked about bigger numbers. It looks like it's gonna be more than like 400 people. It is unknown how many staff remain at Bungie following the cuts, although the studio was reported to have employed 850 staff as of 2024. It is Bungie's third round of layoffs in 3 years. According to Seattle Times, Bungie once had 1,000 employees in Bellevue, according to a 2023 annual financial report. Man, those offices must be quiet.
Yeah.
Like crickets. Having 1,000 people in that building to just a few hundred people at this point.
You don't need that building.
No. So it says that between October 23rd and July 2024, Bungie laid off around 320 staff.
Wow.
So that brought it down to 680 people. We just lost another 290. So that brings it down to what, 680 minus 290. Yeah, like 390, right? Something like that. 390 people left. I mean, it's still, to be fair, that's still a big studio. It's just not Bungie.
It's a big studio. However, when you're dropping and continue to drop, I mean, where did they start? I think that's the bigger question, right? You think of where they started, then you bring it down to 390.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. Like they had 1,000 employees.
Exactly. That's the big drop.
In 2023.
Overall.
That's a big deal. Local press called it a bloodbath. Jesus. And then obviously host. Okay. So Warren notice redacts individual names, but includes job titles. It reveals staff across all departments were hit, including artists and technical animators, audio leads and sound designers, engineers, producers, and system designers. It's crazy when you get rid of leads.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, fam, like, I mean, unless it's just the leads of the Destiny team, and that's why they're
possible
kaput. So that's a lot. So sound designers, engineers, producers, and system designers, and integrated Sony support teams that manage day-to-day Bungie infrastructure. Now, Fillmore Pocket says they lost another 200 last year, and 155 of them got moved to SIE.
Wow.
And now they're also probably gone. So you also got the homie Mac22TH, the homie. What's up, man? Says CMoney Doodle. I was a day one, Destiny 1 day one player. I have over 4,539 hours, I believe, in Destiny 2 between the Xbox, PlayStation, and that's not including PC. When Bungie started vaulting content, the writing was on the wall. I get that. Yeah, that's a fundamental problem. I too played Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 for a while, nowhere near how much time you did, but I enjoyed my time with them until the gatekeeping started happening, and it's like, oh, you have to go ahead and like do a million, runs of something to build up to go do this. It's like I don't got time for that, man. I'm in it for the story, and you're blocking the story with this crap. Like it was too much for me, so I was done. It says a number of former Bungie staff have taken to social media to confirm that they were hit by the layoffs. Some are Bungie veterans of over a decade. Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier said Bungie studio head Justin Truman, who succeeded Pete Parsons last year, had stepped down. According to Forbes, he didn't step down. They fired him, but he said, okay, so I can go get another job. I don't want to be fired. I'll step down. And that's what he did. So, according to Forbes, former Bungie VP of Operations Poria Torkin has reportedly taken charge of the studio. It's like nobody there, but sure. Social media users have also picked up on the mention of Chief Vision Officer in the Warren notice. Some are speculating that this is Bungie co-founder and Halo Destiny creator Jason Jones, who maintains a low profile and rarely speaks to the press. Jones appeared in an official Destiny 2 video released in 2021, in which he was described as Chief Vision Officer. If Jones had left Bungie, and this remains unconfirmed for now, it would represent a true end of an era for the studio behind some of the most iconic first-person shooters ever released.
It's crazy to hear their name tied to Halo, right?
Yep. It is. All right. The rest is just I'm doing filler to make the article longer. But yeah. I mean, that's big, man.
That is.
That's
that
big.
Is.
I mean, Bungie
can potentially be gone.
Huh?
Can be gone completely.
Yeah. I mean, the next round would take them out, right?
100%.
And it looks like it's all on the shoulders of Marathon.
Yeah.
I wonder if PlayStation is going with the idea of that if they just kill Destiny, that Destiny players will be forced to go to Marathon. If they like that style of gunplay, right?
That's possible. And they're keeping people there to see if that's the case. And if it is, then that's how they move forward. Right?
Yeah, like a small Destiny, the small Bungie team. Because I mean, it does, like, Sony has shown no desire to make small games.
No.
Right? So I don't feel like
they also don't want to spend a lot of money on their big games. What a conflict of interest.
True. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. It's like wanting a Ferrari, but wanting to pay Hyundai prices for it.
100%.
It doesn't make sense. It's not going to have the outcome. The outcome's not going to be what you want it to be. Right? That it's not going to fit inside the box. So
yeah, it's pretty cooked. I mean, Marathon is going to have to do some heavy lifting here.
do you think realistically that players will move from Destiny to Marathon? Will that be like a gradual situation? Is that why they kind of are holding strong and saying, figure out, go to the next best thing?
I think that they're going to leave. I think that I don't think people have
any connection to Marathon
loyal,
like that.
Bungie loyalty anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think they play Destiny. They like Destiny. Marathon is always right there. They could have at any point go over there.
Yeah, it's not just what they feed you, right? Like Destiny's been out. If those players wanted to move on to Marathon, they would have been like, "Oh, look at this shiny thing. Let's get in there." And that wasn't the situation. I don't think these players are going to go ahead and be like, you didn't give me the game I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and settle for less. Like, what's happening here? It could be a tactical way to try to force the hand. But I don't know when PlayStation's going to get with it and understand that their way is no longer working. There are too many options out there, man. You want your players to stay engaged and want to play your games. You have to put the work in.
I mean, honestly, that's the reality. And I just, again, don't get me wrong. There's people who like Marathon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there are people who like Marathon. It's just there's not enough of them to go ahead and justify, the situation.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest.
I mean, there was a petition for Concord, right? Didn't keep it alive. So.
Agreed. We got the homie Lucky Mo in the building.
Lucky Mo was good.
Man. My brother, appreciate you, homie.
Thank you.
Says, thank you for that $5 super chat. Says Sony mindset is why make games when Xbox are sending us games. Is why make games when Xbox are sending us games. Sony is making 30% of every game that Xbox sending to Sony. I mean, I think in a world where like Xbox had a ton of big, sellers over there right now, I would say yes. But honestly, like the 30% is fine, but they make that same 30% from every other third party that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, they make way more from all the other third parties than they do from just Xbox. So Sony making 30% is just their normal thing. Xbox making 70% from Sony is where it's a big difference because Xbox was not getting those sales at all. Whereas Sony is making the 30% from so many people. It's not like it's not a big change for them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when not all the games sell high, right?
I agree. Give me 1 second. So I have to agree. I don't think that PlayStation, I can understand your point. I think that they've been making, obviously, like you stated, CMoney, that 30% from other, third parties. Xbox coming in and, having these deals and it not being a guarantee thing moving forward. You got to have that foundation. You got to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. I'm not sure that they're running around footless at their own choice. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like they didn't think, I mean, they thought that Concord was the next Star Wars. I don't think this is a lack of thinking that they know what these players need or want. I don't think they're backing down. When you're out there and you've closed that many studios and you've canceled so many games that you've already invested in, I don't think you're bowing out because you're like, nah, that 30% from Xbox is enough, right? I think the industry is forcing you to cancel these games. The economy, or you know, the industry, the players are forcing you to cancel these games. Your investments, they're just not there. So the horrible decision of getting so many games going at the same time and pulling the plug and all that money that went out, never seeing any type of profit from it or seeing that money back, had to be extremely hindering to them. So I don't think this is a voluntary situation that they're in where they're like, you know what, F it, this is, I'm going to play lazy now, or I'm going to play dead. They're like literally dead. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think ultimately, I mean, obviously, it helps them, but it's not nearly enough money to make them choose what they're going to do with their games. Like it's just a small amount in comparison. Now, obviously, you know, Bungie is cooked, and they are, you know, primarily a live service studio. There was a article here about PlayStation going ahead and doubling down, like they're going to stay in that field. Before we do that, let me go ahead and get our boy Mac22TH back in the building with that $2 super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Says, I haven't played 1 second of Marathon.
See, okay, so he's a Destiny player. Thank you for saying that, Mac. He's a Destiny player. Yep. Who probably wants Destiny 3 and has no interest in Marathon. So although I mean, he hasn't played 1 second, meaning even though Destiny 3 is not being made or out, I'm still not wondering, hey, maybe this one will feel as good.
Like you can't
right?
be like, oh, Bungie's making this game, so we should all be excited for it. It's like, dude, you got to excite us, and that game is not exciting for a lot of people. For some people it is, for a lot of people it's not. So that's just where it is. So PlayStation will continue to push live service games despite evident challenges while teasing a PlayStation 6 handheld. So over here they have a quote that says, we believe that live service games are content that attracts users on a global level. So we want to continue to revitalize the market through both first-party and third-party content. Hideki Nishino said in a new interview with Famitsu celebrating the magazine's 40th anniversary, we are not only focusing on promoting new releases, but also considering what we can do with older titles in the medium to long term.
Okay.
Interesting. Older titles that are already released on PlayStation?
What does that mean?
What do you mean what you can do with them? Are you talking about remaster?
I was going to say, if it's remaster, sit down, son.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Also, this year we are planning to release our own live service title, Marvel Token Fighting Souls, and we hope everyone will enjoy it. Oh, they're trying to be like Nintendo now. As the PlayStation will continue to pursue live service games, Nishino left no doubt on the matter. With live service games, it's important to continuously provide something. The genre itself is relatively new, and I think many people are trying various things. So we also want to continue to take on challenges within that context. All right, and obviously on their live service games, they're going to continue to do PC, multi-platform things. Okay, hold on. Originally, platform selection is determined based on the characteristics of each title. If releasing on PC can maximize the gaming experience of a title, we will continue to consider it. Our main policy at the moment is that for single-player games developed as a first party, we will further refine the value of the gaming experience that we can provide on PlayStation. While for live service games, we believe it's also important to have more people play through online multiplayer, so we are considering PS5 and PC as the basic platforms for release. Yeah, I guess that was just the other part that we already had. We already read that part in the past. And then I guess there's a little mention here of possibly a PlayStation 6 handheld, but that's just him kind of assuming, not what was actually said. So I mean, look, going and shutting down most of Bungie and then turning around saying we're still going to be in the live service game, like, who else is left making live service games for them? Like, everybody moved back to single player, right?
Yes.
Even like Fire Sprite or whatever, they're making Until Dawn now, so they got out of that game. So I don't know, like, what can possibly come from them as a service title. They still got what, fair games?
Unless they're going to somehow like outsource first party games, you know.
Well, I think they do mention the idea of, you know, third party, using third parties to do it. Like,
yes,
excuse me, for instance, like the fighting game. That's not a first party game. It's a third party game that they're. I'm sorry, it's a first party project, but it's not first party studio.
Yes,
right. They don't own the studio making the game, and it's like Xbox. Xbox has done that in the past too. Like Tell Me Why, right? They worked with a team to make that game, but it's their game.
Yeah,
but they, you know, they don't own the studio, so. Like, people do that, and I guess that is what it is, but it just doesn't seem likely to be able to produce something of super quality. Like, oh, they're also making a bunch of Horizon games. Remember the PC and mobile one?
Yes.
Like they're making these live service. They have 2 live service Horizon games, if I'm not mistaken, which, you know, because that's the way things make sense, right? Release 2 of them so that when people are thinking of getting which one, they can choose which. I don't know. It sounds
it's crazy, because that whole penny for your thought line just comes to mind every time they come out here, and you can't even process the nonsense that they're doing or why.
Agreed.
Like, who's coming up with these things?
100% agreed. 100% agreed. I don't know. It's, listen, good luck. You know, hopefully they can make something that's a banger that would work. It doesn't look very good though. It doesn't look very good.
It doesn't seem promising. We're talking like, this is just overpopulated with games. Right? The gaming industry, it's not thriving as it should. And maybe, you know, we talked earlier about maybe some studios, like some studios are getting hit hard. Some studios are having to close. Maybe that is, it's unfortunate, obviously, but maybe that is what is necessary. We hear Asha coming out here and saying that they need to focus on those bigger games because the smaller games are not selling. Maybe a lot of people need to stop thinking that they can come out here and make a game. There are too many are failing and not selling enough. And maybe that's a reset that the industry needs in order to start thriving again, where there are less games out there, less of the same type of games. Look at Grand Theft Auto, right? Sells like crazy. It's the only one left in that zone. Yes, do we sit there and we say, why does no one challenge freaking the Grand Theft Auto name, right? Why don't we have more games like that? Because everybody's waiting for that big dog to come out. Because they have enough, you know, for 10 years of Grand Theft Auto before they want or need to move to the next one. And so maybe these experiences with these bigger IPs need to just be grander, as Asha had insinuated, and we hope that is in that context. That is not that you're just locking in on those and giving us less games, but that you're going to go ahead and maximize those experiences and the turnaround maybe would either be quicker, or there's just that much more content that will keep us engaged in there for longer. But there are a lot of those players out there that only play a certain type of game, or that only play that one game. And so maybe there are a lot more of those people than there are of us, right? And that's what the industry needs to pivot into.
That's why focusing on live service never makes sense.
No,
because you're literally trying to make something that's going to take people away from the other live service game that they already know and love.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Which, you know,
it doesn't really work out too much.
It doesn't. Look at how PlayStation is thinking that maybe the Destiny players are going to go and end up playing Marathon. It's not going to happen. It's not.
Yeah. Agreed.
No one is going to leave what they know and what they're comfortable with to go move on to something else just to see if it matches. A lot of them are not better, right? They're not.
Agreed. That's what it is. Especially you're bringing a new game out against a matured game.
Yes.
A game that's been out for a long time that has tons of options, tons of content. It doesn't bode well for sure. It's just I just don't think it makes sense. That being said, let's go ahead and move on.
Let's go
to this is the chapter that we've been kind of waiting for, as far as some of the comments that you were going to make. This is the big one. All right. Xbox put out a post that I don't know if anybody was expecting it, but it's here now. Okay, it's here now, and this is the answer. Xbox says updated Xbox console prices. So let's see what this means. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, maybe they're going to lower the price.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was hopeful when I saw this. I said, maybe Asha said, hold up. Let's go ahead and make these things cheaper. So I stared at this screen and I scrolled down just like we're going to do right now. And then I read. And they didn't waste any time. Okay. Effective August 1st, 2026, we will be updating prices worldwide. The price of Xbox consoles will increase by $100 for 512 gigabyte models and $150 for 1 terabyte models. We will also be sunsetting our 2 terabyte model. Doing 2 terabytes was going to make the price of that model so much money that they didn't even want to put they didn't even want to put the sticker on their website for it. Like they didn't want, because it was probably going to be more expensive than the Steam machine or whatever it is. And it's just like this is just what it is. So yes, they're dropping it. So last October, we increased Xbox console price by $20 to $70 in the US. We hoped another price increase would not be necessary, and we have spent the last several months working with suppliers on options. Unfortunately, console storage and memory prices have increased by more than 2.5 times, and we expect another doubling by the fall of 2027.
Yikes.
Bro, in the next year and a half, they expect the cost to go up more than double.
That's crazy.
Bro, how are they going to release a new console with this RAM?
That's insane, bro. Like, what does that mean to us?
Like to us who already have it? Nothing. What do you mean?
Moving forward with consoles.
Oh, like
yeah.
If you want to go buy the next console, or people. So there's a couple of angles there, and then we're definitely going to talk about it. But yeah, it's kind of wild how high the boxes are. And obviously, we already have the boxes. I know what this has done for me. It's increased the value of the boxes.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, this is why you don't trade in your stuff, right?
Now
I mean, look at it. Now is the time to keep what you have.
I can get my full amount
the
back.
Full investment.
If I charge people exactly what I paid, I would still be doing people a favor.
Yep. Crazy.
That's real crazy.
Crazy.
That's real crazy. All right. So the whole thing with fall of 2027, that's pretty damning because that's Helix time.
Yep.
So it's like, what's Helix going to cost? Like, we knew it was going to be expensive, but like, we knew now expensive.
Yeah.
Fall 2027, doubling the cost of RAM.
I'm going to get back to my board.
Oh my God. I hope that computer I built, that there's a lot of RAM in there. I hope it's not messed up.
I really hope it's not.
Start selling RAM. RAM is going to be the next currency. The government is going to stop making dollars and just start giving you pieces of RAM.
Gosh.
That's crazy. All right. The entire consumer electronics industry is struggling with the current components crisis, but the effects are particularly hard on consoles. Unlike phones, computers, speakers, and other consumer devices, consoles are typically not sold at a profit, but instead for less than they cost to make.
Man.
So, I mean, that's the first part. The next part we'll talk about.
So essentially, they're not going to take it anymore. Well, we're not looking to just get you guys to buy the console so we can sell the software, because software is also getting expensive.
At this point in time, I think they're still losing money because remember, the prices went up by 2.5 times and these prices have not jumped up that much.
Yeah.
Right. Because just for 512, they had to jump up $100. So if they did 150 for 1 terabyte models, but you're talking, that's extra on top of it.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot. I mean, for the average, again, we're not at the beginning of this generation where it's like this new excitement, right?
It's obviously this is not the normal, right? This is the time where a lot of people go ahead and that chose either PlayStation or Xbox, go and get that other box because the prices are dropping, right? This is towards the end of the generation when a lot of people end up doing their upgrade, right? So for prices to be going up instead of going down, WTF? What's happening here? Like, I think that this is just a way to also, because I mean, obviously they were selling these consoles for less. We were just talking today about how the Series S was $149 once upon a time during a Black Friday sale. It's like, and where are we now? At $450?
No, with this upgrade, it'll be $500.
$500.
So it was $399 after the last increase, and now it's going up by $100.
This is crazy. I
don't know if there's a 1 terabyte model for it, but if there's
a 1
terabyte model, that went up $150.
Yes. I don't think anybody's thinking that this is, or was thinking that this is how things were going to play out, and this is how things were going to go.
Yeah.
By the end of a generation. This sounds crazy. For me,
this is the first time it's ever happened.
I believe that this is just a solid transition into what those next consoles are going to cost. If you go ahead and you keep those prices where they were, and you get that big shocker of $1,200, $1,500, it's going to be like, wait, hold up. What? You're telling me that we're jumping from $500, $600 to $1,200, $1,500? That's going to sound crazy. As you're upping the prices, and closing that bridge, closing that gap is not going to seem as that big of a leap or as that big of a deal. By the time Helix comes out, this is going to be a normal thing. It feels like a shocker right now because it's a new situation that's taking place, an unexpected situation, an unfamiliar situation. So by next year, everybody's just going to be comfortable with how much the new prices are.
I mean, so there's another story that we're going to get into that goes hand in hand with this.
Okay.
That I think, unfortunately, goes the other direction with this. And that's why, like, in the thumbnail, when I put this, I put like consoles are cooked right now.
Yeah.
And it's not because I don't want to buy a console or people who have the money won't buy the consoles. It's that consoles in all of time have thrived because you get the big spenders up front, right? The most hardcore people up front.
Yep.
And then over time, you slowly draw in more and more of the casual or lower income people.
Yep.
Who can now jump in because things are cheaper. But that is gone.
Yep.
That is so gone. Like, there is no going down in price. And like, you're getting less and less people who are going to be willing to go ahead and jump into these generations
and take that leap. Yeah. I mean, it's essentially a way of almost cutting off this generation, but I think is going to seem like the way to go when the new consoles, and you know, you've brought this up before, CMoney, this goes kind of hand in hand with that. The Series S and X are not going away. Like,
yep.
the next console is just an extension of it all, not this is just the way to go, and kind of like then wait for the next one, right? I don't know how far they're going to take this.
My thing is, I'm wondering, does Xbox have like a price that they look at and say, we can't release the Helix if it costs this much?
Yeah.
Or even or does it just move into like a direct to order type deal? Meaning, like, instead of building a bunch of boxes, they're just going to let you spend however much it costs.
Oh, like a PC?
Almost like a
PC?
I mean, I don't know, man. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is. And I think that's where that line kicks in. It's like, okay, I forgot his name. I feel bad when that happens. But earlier someone mentioned that they're not going ahead and buying Grand Theft Auto. Dark Zone. Shout out to Dark Zone. Sorry about that. Dark Zone said, I'm not buying Grand Theft Auto until it drops on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way?
What's the way for?
I mean, at these prices, the way that things are heading, consoles are not in a cheaper.
Well, I mean, as soon as you start getting into a place where you're talking 1,000, 1,200, 1,300, yeah, people are gonna have to take a long, hard look at that and be like, well,
for sure,
it doesn't make sense for me to buy a console or just get a PC at this point. And like, again, like, obviously, like, people like myself and us and like Hargeet and like, Pragmatic, right? Like, God bless you, my love.
Thank you.
Bless you, my baby.
Thank you, babe.
Shout out to Prag in the building. What's up, player?
Prag, what's good?
Like, yes, if they dropped a $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,500 Helix, would I like it? No. Would I buy it? Probably. I'll buy one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go ahead and buy like how I used to buy them. But like, at that point, it's like I would be doing that just because I want to own the next Xbox console. But like a lot of people would be like, that money, you know, you can go buy a PC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you're legitimately getting to that place. Like before, like, all right, when people used to say, oh, for the price of the PS5 Pro, you might as well get into PC, right? When it was $800 when it first dropped, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, you can do that. But like at $800, sure, you're getting something, you know, decent or comparable or better than the Pro, but you're not getting like a beast, right? Like, or something crazy. But once you get into like this, you know,
territory,
1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, you're getting a pretty decent box. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting a pretty decent PC.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is, I don't know if Xbox and PlayStation at this point, like we'll move into the numbers of it, but like I don't even know if when they're looking at this that they see, you know, people still buying these boxes in any meaningful way. Like maybe this is Xbox and PlayStation's ability to scale down how much money they're spending on hardware until whenever the next generation comes. Because like, right, I have the prices here for Xbox, right? So the Series S went from $399 to $499. The 1 terabyte Series S went from $449 to $599. Then you had the Series X at $649. Now that's $800. And the digital Series X is $750. It's $50 less. So it's like, if you want an Xbox, your cheapest way in is now $500. But that's $500 for an experience that is, you know, not 4K. Not that Series S is not a badass. The Series S is dope. It does marvelous things with the power that it has. But I mean, that's a big ask. 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree 100%. That's a lot.
Now, you know, there's a part of me when I see this though, like for me, I feel like obviously, I mean, business wise, this is crazy because we're going to talk about it because we'll see exactly what the ramifications have already been. But one part of me is like, all right, I do like the fact that for the first time, us early adopters, we're not the ones getting screwed.
Well,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Normally you jump in with tech and, you know, you support it and you're supporting it for the people that are buying it later on at a cheaper price because you were able or you went ahead and, you know, bought whatever you bought and spend whatever you spend. You know, you make it more affordable for others to step in. And it's like, this is a new version of the situation where we didn't get the short end of the stick.
Facts. I mean, it's like the one thing that that is like the benefit for the people who did this, right? Like we went ahead and made our purchasing decision. We have so many Xbox Series X's. We could theoretically, if we scaled down these Series X's and just sold them,
open up a Walmart.
we could make some pretty good cash. You know what I'm saying? How much is what did I say? A 1 terabyte Series X is now $800.
Oh, whoa,
dude!
really?
I can sell them. We could sell them for $650. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
and
that's
be the
crazy.
Good guys.
And be the good guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like we would be the good guys if we went and sold a Series X right now.
I'm not a bad guy. What movie's that?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
So yeah, so if we sold it for $650, it's $800. We saving somebody $150.
At this point, boy, hold off. You don't know where these prices are going.
I mean, you just do one at this price.
Oh
point.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. By the way, kudos to anybody who got that translucent Series X.
Oh, are you talking about like
holy crap? Oh God, here we go.
Who just claimed it today?
Oh man.
I'm sorry. It's kind of shitty in this conversation to be talking about a free Series X that we're getting that's translucent, that's gonna have more value than any of this stuff. Yo, so many people are gonna put theirs up on eBay like immediately, dude. That's crazy. I talked to a lot of plus ones that were there who weren't even like Xbox people, and they just went with their Xbox friend who got the plus one to go.
That's crazy.
And they're getting a free Xbox. That's wild. Cage, what's up, man? Thank you for being here, brother. He says, don't sell them. That's an investment at this point.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but see, you got to know when to hold and when to fold. And the problem is that you don't want to wait until they're like, hey, we had a breakthrough. The prices are lower, and then bam, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I sell for $650, I'm making $150 on each box. I feel like that's a win. You know what I'm saying? So we'll wait it out. But that being said, keep in mind, even with the price increase, and this is why Phil and Sarah were geniuses when they did the Series X and the Series S, because even with the price increase, Series S is $150 cheaper than your next cheapest way. Well, sorry, I meant on the PlayStation side. So the cheapest way. Oh, they have a PlayStation 5 has an 825 gigabyte digital PlayStation. All right, well, that is now $599. So, but the Series S for 512 gigabytes is $499. So if you want to play Grand Theft Auto 6 and you're tight on the cash, I mean, the Series S is still the cheapest way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like your Xbox still has the cheapest box that can play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
By $100. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, a pretty decent sized margin. So now continue before we go into like the other the numbers for all of the people. Let's go back here because they have gone ahead and said, listen, we know it's expensive, okay? But if you really want one, we have ways. We have ways so you can pay. All right. So today we are also sharing programs to make Xbox consoles more accessible. Buy now, pay later. Okay. We've made it easier for players to use buy now, pay later options on eligible Xbox hardware purchases through Microsoft stores, making it possible to break up your payment into predictable, short-term, interest-free installments. Interest-free financing. We are working with partners to let players purchase eligible Xbox hardware at 0% APR financing for up to 12 months, giving players more flexibility with lower monthly payments for more budgeting control. Previously played consoles. We are working with retail partners on new programs to provide previously played consoles at lower prices. That's crazy. Who are you gonna? You're gonna be at GameStop like, yo, GameStop, do me a favor. Can you just take the L and sell that trade-in that you got for a little cheaper, please? You know what I'm saying? Can we get that? I don't see how that.
They're not going to sell it for cheaper than what they used to cost.
Agreed.
They're not.
Agreed. And that's the problem. They're never gonna. So I don't know how that's gonna be. So previous played consoles, we are working with. Okay, so I already said that. And then certified refurbished consoles. So Xbox certified refurbished consoles are available at Microsoft stores for up to $100 off MSRP. I love how it's up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up to $100 off, meaning that you can still be in it for not $100 off, but $50 or $75, right? All right, so Xbox Series S remains the lowest cost way for console players to enjoy the biggest hits this year, including Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Gears of War E-Day, Grand Theft Auto 6, Halo Campaign Evolved, and Madden NFL 27. I mean, at least they put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, yeah, we're still cheapest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we went up, but we're still cheaper than the other guys, which, you know, at this point, I think is going to mean more and more. Right. So babe, like overall, babe, what do you think of the price increases? Like Pragmatic Eagle makes a great point, right? Like a lot of hobbies are very expensive.
Yes.
And I think the problem is that this hobby started as more of a young person hobby, right? Like a hobby that kids, you know, started with. But as it matured, it required more and more, became more and more expensive. And now it's, you know, sadly, you know, not aimed at the kids like that anymore. The kids actually have the least amount of interest in this right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the grown-ups, and it's like, man, it's a problem with, you know, you're going into the haves and the have-nots. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who can afford it and the people who can't. And it's, you know, I mean, that's just the kind of the way it is. I mean, listen, I'm grateful and thankful that we are able to afford to do this. Even if we didn't have the console and we wanted to go buy one now, we could if we needed to. But you know, a lot of people can't, you know, and it sucks. And it's not exciting for them, but you know, maybe the new consoles are going to get more purchases early on because they're afraid that the price is going to keep going up after.
So that's one thing, but I mean, it just went up in value, right? It's unfortunate. It doesn't apply to us, right? The people that already bought, and man, it is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is.
I agree.
This is to show you where things are. And technically, the next box, no matter how expensive you think it may be, potentially, if you do not go ahead and buy it right off the rip, you might end up in the same situation that is taking place right now. Again, it's not the normal, but it is today's normal.
Yeah, I think that's a problem that, you know, I don't know how much of a real issue it's gonna ultimately be. I know, again, because it's like, how many people don't have the box that actually want the box?
That's the thing. I feel like at some point you either went ahead and did it, and at this point, these are not people that have been waiting to go ahead and get the box. I think at this point, because the box has been on sale, and if you didn't buy it, you didn't get it. This will be for new people that are just kind of maybe stepping into the space.
Yeah,
it is their risk to go ahead and up the prices like this.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah, it sucks. It really does, because you want to get as many people in as you can. You know what I'm saying? but I don't know. I for me, my only real concern with this, like the part that gets me, is whether or not Xbox is going to drop the Helix next year.
So you think this puts that at risk?
I think them coming out and saying that it's going to double by the fall of 2027, when that time lines up, right?
Yeah.
With when we would get the next console, them specifically kind of calling that time frame out. It just makes me worried because I want this. I want it. You know what I'm saying? I want the.
It may also be something like once they're sold out, they're sold out. Like it may be something hard to also get. Cage is asking, do you guys think the 1,200 payment plan is real?
What 1,200 payment?
I think he's speaking of like going ahead and having that payment plan with the 2-year no interest situation. Or
well, we just talked about the interest. We just talked about the interest. We just talked about it right here. They're right here. They have buy now, pay later. We've made it easier for players to use buy now, pay later options on eligible Xbox hardware purchases through the Microsoft Store. Make it possible to break up your payment into predictable, short-term, interest-free installments. And then they have interest-free financing. We are working with partners to let players purchase eligible Xbox hardware at 0% APR financing for up to 12 months. Not
1 year. Okay. I thought, okay.
Back when the Series X first dropped, they came out with a plan that it was the all access plan. And you got the console and Game Pass for 2 years, interest-free. And then once that happened, it's, you would own the thing, and then you can decide whether or not you want to keep Game Pass. And you ended up saving money by doing this plan. It costs you less to do this plan and pay for Game Pass versus just buying a box and paying for Game Pass all that time. So it actually was a beneficial plan for a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, look, interest-free financing, that's fixed. If you can afford it, obviously that's the best way to do it, whether you have the cash or not. Like if you have the money and they say, yeah, you can pay us right now, or you could take this 0% interest deal. You take the 0% interest deal. Fun fact, everybody, if you don't know, you always take the 0% interest deal. Because one, depending on how much money it is, if you don't give it to them and you take that money and put it in a savings account, or you can do a CD for 12 months or something like that, where you can save that money and get interest on it. So instead of going ahead and, giving Xbox your money up front, you can use the bank's money and make interest on your money. So it's free money if you ever are in a situation where they could just do it, unless you have like crap credit or obviously you don't want to do too many, right? Because your credit takes a hit. But like just in general, like if you're doing one-off scenario and you're like, oh, I can use their money or my money. Yeah, you want to use their money, right? Always use the bank's money. But these are great options for people.
They are options. Like they're not making you go out there and spend this money or buy their box, but they are facilitating the situation. And I think, you see it now in other places too. You see it on Amazon. Like you want to make payments for this instead of, paying it now. Like there are different places that are putting that there as an option. Sometimes kind of shocking, or I'm like, no, I want my ish. You know what I mean? Like, why is this popping up? But it's becoming a more normal thing. So this is an investment, right? And if you go ahead and you have the option to make payments, if you're going to save up to later on go ahead and buy it, and you can start playing now, and instead of waiting till you have it all saved up, they're breaking it down for you so you don't have to wait, and it's interest free. I mean,
no loss
to you.
So yeah, no,
it's an option. No one's forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do.
Agreed. All right. So let me we're gonna go into looking at the actual the numbers, right? And this is a big deal, honestly, because it kind of shows the immediate impact that we know. Like, we know money is a serious thing for the majority of people.
Absolutely.
Game Pass was dropping.
Yeah.
Ever since it went $30, right, was dropping nonstop. And then as soon as Asha went ahead and lowered the price, all of a sudden it started going back up, right? And people will stop canceling, right? So the dollars matter to a lot of people, right? As small as it is, you know, we're talking $7 a month difference that made people say, oh yeah, I'm going to subscribe versus hell no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Right. And now you're talking about a console that went from 400 to 500 and 500 to 600 and 600 to 750. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a really different situation. So we got the numbers for the month of May. So USA in video games, that's Matt Piscatella, Circana. They put this together. So there's a bunch of numbers here for other things, but the number that we're going to hone in on is right here. Right here. So PlayStation 5 recorded a 58% drop in unit sales. Remember, their price hike went into effect in April, while Xbox's only fell 12% year over year. But this is where it becomes even bigger of a situation. These numbers, consoles have never cost this much money ever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And they've never gone up. Right. PlayStation hardware sales fell to their lowest May total since May of 2000.
Oh.
Okay. 2000, which means, understand this. They're trying to, for dramatic effect, they're making it a bigger thing. But May of 2000, they were only out for 6 years, right? 94, if I'm not mistaken, is when PlayStation launched. So this is 6 years into it. They went ahead, and this May was lower than that May. That was the lowest that it's been. Okay. Now, Xbox hardware sales were the lowest ever recorded for a May month. But again, it's cute to phrase it that way to make Xbox sound horrid. Okay. And PlayStation sound like, oh, since 2000 is a nothing burger. Xbox came out in 2001.
Yeah.
So yes, it was the lowest in all of their time, but in that same amount of time, it was also PlayStation lowest in the entire time that Xbox has been alive, right? And it actually went 1 year before Xbox even came out. Okay. So although they want to frame it as Xbox hardware is the lowest ever recorded, sure, that may be true, but PlayStation was in the same exact boat for that entire time that Xbox has been out. So it's the lowest since both of them have gone this entire over 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
these numbers, period, are not looking good. Like the fact that they're so low, and this is, again, towards the end of a generation, it's not great. But you can see why. Like, you understand these prices are going up. No one is looking to pay more. That's holding off till the end. And I'm sure that they wait this out when they had their discussions as to how things were going to play out. But, Asha has been pretty transparent about how things need to change. And hiring the prices for the consoles are probably one of the things that had to go ahead and get and get checked.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's literally a combination of prices going up and being higher than ever.
Yeah.
And consoles being 6 years old.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the combo.
Like console sales are always going down.
Yeah.
As time goes on, obviously, because all the people who really want it get it, and then everybody else are just kind of picking it up as they go. But you're leaving that territory at the price points that you're in. At the price points that you're in, the whole idea was to get mom and dad walking through Walmart saying, oh, look, the Xbox is $300 now, or the PlayStation is $300 now. Let's scoop it up. Fine. F it. He's been whining it, right? Yeah, sure. Let's get it for him. There's no mom and dad, there's no grandma walking through Walmart, seeing a console there for $800 and saying, yeah. Just put it in the cart, Timmy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Load her on up. It's not going to happen. So yeah, this is a big problem. It's a big problem. Now, the other thing, and you and I were talking about this earlier, babe.
Yeah.
One of the other key things that happen over the course of a generation, traditionally, is you'll have people who own one box.
Yeah.
Buy that box when it first drops and it's most expensive. And then over time, they'll go and buy the other box because it's so much cheaper now. And they're like, sure, I'll have it just to go back and play some of the games I missed or whatever. And this and that. Like that only works when the price gets cheaper. So, yeah. I mean, now more than ever, I would say like you're locking, maybe you're not locking, but people are locked into the ecosystem that they chose. Like if they're not, already having multiple consoles, I don't see a world where that secondary console market is going to, start happening again and growing each other's base, right? Like that's normally what happens. That's why Phil says that you're sharing, these customer bases, because people will double dip and buy another console later on when it's cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, which is what kind of makes sense. You pick the one that's most valuable for you at the time, right? Or the one you lean towards. And then eventually when you start seeing things go on sale, that's when you go ahead and say, okay, well, you know what? I don't mind going to get this and play the games that I didn't get to play that came out on this platform, right? That seems to be something that's going to kind of be cut off as an option for people.
For I think most, like the majority of people, right? Like the majority of people who could be like, yeah, I could spare a couple $100, a few $100 on another console.
It's crazy because we did have the conversation about how these prices are kind of forcing people to just pick one box, period. And that's where you're going to kind of stay. And by one box, also just that one box rather than multiple of that console that you picked. It's kind of like going back in the day where you had to pick what you wanted and you had to stick to it. And then you go to your neighbor's house to play something else because they picked the other box. Yeah. Crazy.
It's true. It's true. It's just, I think that's a big problem for them to go ahead and try to get out of. And I don't see this is not going to get better. Like PlayStation, as soon as their price increased, it went horribly wrong, right? 58% drop in sales. Now, Xbox was only 12%, but they already had their price increase before that. But this one is a new price increase that's going to make it even more where people are not going to go buy, which is just difficult. Like, I don't know. I feel, again, like I kind of feel at this point where like PlayStation and Xbox, they're just kind of like not interested in, making a large amount of these boxes anymore.
Yeah.
Because they don't want them sitting and having spent all this money on RAM and all this other crap. Like, I almost feel like in their minds, they're like, we should honestly, if I'm Microsoft, if I'm PlayStation, and I'm thinking of, hey, I got a new console coming.
Yeah.
I want to hoard my RAM. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to pay, like, I want today's prices, not whatever the hell they're going to charge me in the fall of 2027.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're buying up all that RAM now, you're trying to make sure you have a launch console ready for the Helix. You know, you're doing that with RAM pricing today. You're not waiting till what is going to cost you later.
Thing. That's the thing, right? You're not waiting for what is going to cost you later. So this is the time, right? And in order for the console to be out by then, like, they're not going to wait till last minute.
Exactly.
So
exactly, you gotta remember they already have the plan to
those prices. You know,
they already have Helix dev kits going to devs early 2027.
Exactly.
So the balls
that's all figured out. Yes, where it's heading, that's a problem. To make more, that's a problem. And this is why the same thing that is happening with the Series S and X will be the same thing that will be taking place with Helix.
Dude, the Helix is going to come out, and then the next year there's going to be a price increase.
Absolutely. The pre-orders are going to be gone. I suggest that if you have any desire to get that you pull that plug ASAP. Just saying.
Look at this. I mean, this is sad, and this is like the reality that a lot of people are facing. Cage says, I'm going to get priced out of a hobby I had since Mario/Duck Hunt was on the same cartridge.
That's crazy.
Cage. It is kind of sad for,
100%.
Like, if you can't do
100%.
it, like, that's kind of jacked up.
But it's not even, okay, so aside from like you can't, there's also that I don't want to do that.
That's a whole
right. That's a whole other part of it. Like, just because you could, it doesn't
100%.
mean that you want to invest that type of money on a hobby. Yeah, there are more expensive hobbies. There are cheaper hobbies too. And the idea that these consoles, this is where we were just, earlier this year, and they're going up $150, and is just an indication of where the prices are heading. If people have a problem with Game Pass prices going up to $30, you think they're not going to have an issue with the next console prices?
Well, they're not going to do that. They're going to stay here. I mean, this is the good news, Cage. You already have this generation.
Yes.
And I can tell you that this generation is not leaving anytime soon. So although we're having these conversations again, and this is why in the past you've heard me kind of be really flippant about a lot of this price increase for console stuff.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, the people who actually give a crap about this already have the boxes.
Yeah.
Like it's, oh, woe is me, I really wish I could get this box. It's like, okay, cool, I get that, but it's been 6 years, fam. Like,
but that's the thing. I think
care enough or couldn't do it before. I understand it's rough, but like, it is what it is. Like the hardest core, the most people who really want this.
That's why I brought out the Series S. Like, it literally hit $149. If you didn't buy it then when were you going to buy it? Exactly. I think that, and this is why it seems to me more of a, closing that gap between what the next generation box is going to look like when it comes to pricing, so it doesn't feel as shocking. That's what I feel, because again, this is, if you didn't buy these boxes then and they weren't selling as much, right? They're still not going to sell, especially at the higher price. So I really think that that's just that.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like, we are lucky that we already got ours, so nothing bothers us in that respect. But like, at the end of the day, these prices are for people who waited and didn't really care about getting them.
Yeah.
Right. Again, when it becomes really cheap, people just get them casually, but they're also not big spenders after they buy the box. Right. So they have the box, but then they also don't go buy a bunch of games or any of that stuff. Right. Now, a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but I have seen some people say that this is Xbox getting in before Grand Theft Auto drops.
Okay.
Because Grand Theft Auto is only on next gen console, right? So people are forced to buy a console if they want Grand Theft Auto 6, right? Grand Theft Auto 5 was crazy sales numbers, and there's plenty of people who are still on last generation console playing that game. I don't know if they ever dropped support for the last generation. I don't remember, to be honest with you. So I don't know if GTA Online is still playable by people who are playing on Xbox One and on PlayStation 4. But if they are, like, honestly, I don't even think it would matter, because like those people are still going to be on unless GTA Online, like, we didn't even talk about this, when we were talking about our GTA topic.
Yeah.
But there is no GTA Online coming with this. There's no mention. Last time they said we're going to drop GTA Online a couple weeks after the game drops, or a month after, something like that. But they did not do that. They did not. There's no mention of a GTA Online GTA 6 version or next gen version. I have not seen any mention of it. So I don't know if they're just going to keep GTA Online alone and let that be a thing that lives by itself. And the only interaction, like the only intersection point it had was GTA 5. And now going forward, GTA 6, 7, whatever else comes, is not going to have anything to do with GTA Online. I don't know if that's, because I haven't seen anything. I don't know if you guys have seen anything. I don't know if you've seen anything on GTA Online, that a next generation version of it, but I haven't seen anything on it. So like, I don't know how much GTA is going to make people jump to the next generation, because although it's a phenomenal game, it's like, I don't think the single player was the catalyst.
Pull.
Yeah, like it was GTA Online that made so many people buy the game, and then they eventually, so long after, broke off GTA Online and made it its own thing, so that it's not tied to GTA 5 anymore, and it just lives on its own. And I'm kind of wondering if that's, if there is no next gen GTA Online that you need to get GTA 6 for.
Yeah.
Are you going to see the same numbers? Like, are you going to see the same group of people want to go over? And at that point, do the people who want GTA 6 already have the next
console? Yeah, because I mean, we've known it's coming, right?
We've known for a very long time.
And not just that, but it's been delayed. Like, people were prepping for this game to show up sooner. And so, I mean, I just don't know if you're anticipating the game. What were you waiting for? Right? So, again, this is, if it don't apply, let it slide. It doesn't apply, I think, to a lot of people in the chat. They probably already have their console.
Well, everybody here has at least a Series S or X, for the most part.
This is, again, I think for me, the bigger thing is not with this generation, is what it means for the next one.
Say it one more time.
For me, the bigger thing is not what it means for this generation, is what it means for the next one.
I mean, the price.
The prices, yep.
Well, I mean, I think we saw the Steam Machine. The Steam Machine is $1,500 with like with like a terabyte of hard drive or whatever. Like, it's like stupid high.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Helix is going to come in, but the Helix, when I looked at those prices,
yeah,
I imagined that the Helix would be cheaper because Xbox would subsidize some of it theoretically. But now I'm not quite sure. You know what I'm saying?
Change my mind, man.
Now it's now I'm not quite sure. DJ, I see what you're talking about. Like with those numbers are not real. I'm not saying they're not going to turn out to be real, but that's why we're not bringing up
those numbers, because we don't know if they're accurate.
Because
but
it seems like it's just somebody who says they know. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not enough to go by. So I'm not going to waste time talking about all those things. It's not not accurate right now for me.
Once we get some accurate numbers,
yeah, we'll definitely talk about it when that happens. But yeah, it's just the reality of what it is right now. We don't. I agree with you, babe. Like for me, the most interesting thing is what's going to happen to next gen.
Yeah,
because I do want the Helix.
I get that
a lot. I really want to have it. The when compared to PC, the consoles are showing their age.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
When compared to PC, the consoles are showing their age, and I want to have just a better console experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know at what cost. I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, that's wild time. It's a wild time. Nobody ever imagined.
Bunch of OnlyFans pages are gonna start popping in. Just hashtag Project Helix.
Project Helix Fund. Here's my feet. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that'll be crazy.
D1 Mav, what's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you for rocking out.
Pragmatic says consoles will never compete with the PC in power. That's true for sure. And I'm not looking for it to equal or beat. I'm just saying, like, convenience wise, sometimes I just want to play on my console and not hop on the PC. But there's such a gap. There's like a big gap between my PC and what the console does. So it's I just want something closer. You know what I'm saying? Just something better. But obviously, it just kind of is what it is. So we will see. We will see. We will see what come from this. This is crazy. This is
unexpected, but
agreed. For grins and giggles.
By the way, it's not just Xbox boosting up their prices.
Well, PlayStation just did it.
Exactly.
PlayStation just did it.
Again, they're also just following suit, because why should everybody else raise their prices? Why should the Series S be cheaper than the Switch 2? That's true. You also got to scale and see your value. We just had a conversation about Grand Theft Auto costing the same amount as Mario Kart World. And it's like, you look at the context, or like what's in these, what differentiates these games, and you're like, well, how are they charging the same, right? How are they?
You gotta have Zelnick.
Who set up this value chart?
Zelnick is like, how are people expecting us to drop Grand Theft Auto 6 for the same price that Mario Kart World dropped?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that was going to be a problem, because there's no way you can look at that and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is pragmatic. GTA 100% is $100 for the full game. There's no other answer. It is $100. It has everything that comes standard in the game, except that is not standard anymore. it's not content
exactly pragmatic.
It's literally
100%.
just the standard edition. You can't mod your vehicles. You can't buy clothes. You can't go to the salon. You can't get tattoos. You can't ride the boat that's parked outside.
It's like buying a car without doors, tires, steering wheel, glass. Like, what are we doing?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I said it when Mario Kart came out. I was like, yo, damn you, Nintendo and Mario Kart for doing this, because now who can look at that game and be like, yeah, we're going to be cheaper than that. And yes, the market kind of spoke right away, and Xbox backed off of doing the $80 game and all this stuff, and I get that. But I feel like other people are going to start
doing the same thing. Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be a combo with the hardware going up, and then the games are going to slowly start going up, and it's going to suck because, obviously cheaper games will always exist from the indies and such, but these people who spend a lot of money making games, they're going to try to they're going to try to increase it, bro. And now you have two spectrums. You have Grand Theft Auto, who's surely going to announce millions and millions and millions of copies have been pre-purchased at some point. And then you have the other side of the token, which is Mario Kart 8, which is like, why?
Yeah.
How can they both be 80? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's, I don't know. This is a crazy situation, a crazy time. But listen, we're going to go into the rest of these numbers, and we got another topic about PlayStation deleting the stuff that you paid for. But we're going to do that in the members only stream, guys.
Let's go.
So this is actually where we're going to wrap up our normal stream. If you're a member, don't go anywhere because nothing's going to change from you. We're just going to keep on going. But if you are not a member, thank you so much for rocking out with us, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the support. If you want to stay, you just got to become a gifted member. And then you can stay for the last topic and a half. But guys, thank you again, man. We appreciate all of you. Remember, we'll be back on Tuesday night. I might be doing, maybe, I don't know.
We're doing it live.
I might be doing a
but we're not really doing it live. But we're doing it live. Get it?
I don't get it. If we're live, how will we not be doing it live? I'm just trying to understand the concept.
Because when you hear we're doing it live, it sounds like we're doing it live.
Well, you're trying to have YouTube come down here and
wow. Wow.
All right, that's what you're trying to have happen. Now.
No, but
shocking content. Shocking content.
I'm so shocked.
So shocked.
Oh no.
Damn it. Okay.
Wow.
So
I'm just clarifying.
Okay, so yeah, so we might be doing we doing it live tomorrow night. Because I do have to go ahead and do this.
Show them, baby.
Right, yes. This is the Razer Black Shark V3 Pro Xbox edition that our friends over at Razer sent us for review. We also want to use them during our stream
while you do it live.
While I do it live. So we're gonna be, I'll be giving my raw impressions of this, of the headset while we're playing.
I love it.
I'll play multiple different types of games, so I'll get a good soundscape.
A scary game for
I do have a scary game.
Right, you are. What do you say?
It's Amanda in the Amanda the Adventurer or whatever.
Yes.
Like the Poppy play whatever.
Poppy Playtime.
Poppy Playtime. What was the other scary one that they used to have?
What, the Freddy?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so there's the
my gosh.
something.
We play Five Nights at Freddy live, and the screams from CMoney were
wild.
crazy.
Okay, so
look who's trying to stop me.
First thing, we got to go ahead and shout out our homie Forza Legend in the building. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, homie. Says, I see people are crying about price. Listen, if you didn't get the Series X day one, then sucks to be you.
Oh,
also, on God, slap a pony, Forza out. Facts. No. You know what, Forza? I was trying to be nice, but like that's really my true feelings when it comes to anytime I hear about pricing.
Man,
like, I feel bad for the people who didn't get it, but at the same time, it's like, dog.
Oh God!
Oh God! It's been 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Why you cursing?
No. God
damn it.
Oh. Why?
You just want YouTube to show up for some reason.
That's crazy. YouTube, let me be me.
You can't. They don't want to.
That's
always
wild.
Shocking content. So I can't do it.
I can't just chill with my.
I'm about to get a shocking content for saying shocking content. But yeah, I agree. Forza, it kind of is what it is. So it bees what it bees. But thank you, my brother.
What it
appreciate you. And then of course, look at my boy, our homie.
Let's go.
Pragmatic Eagle. Shout out
Thank you
to our boy Pragmatic Eagle doing God's work out here. Went ahead and gifted 20.
That's what's
all
up.
point for
Thank
gamer
you
memberships,
so
man. Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the mother effing welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us. And of course, our boy Pragmatic Eagle. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you
so
for
much.
that support, man. It really means a lot to us.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Go ahead and put emojis in the chat. Tell our boy Pragmatic you appreciate him. All right. But if you are one of those recipients of the 20, you can now stay for our member only portion of the stream. Thank you again for rocking out with us. If you're not a member, we'll catch you. Remember, I might be live tomorrow and then we'll be back Tuesday. We're going to have the homie Josh from Gameless Plus. He was on like 2 weeks ago. He's going to be back on. And I don't know if you guys know him, but another guy that I met out in Cali, and you guys might know him because if you don't follow him already, he was right next to me and he got the interview with Asha and Phil Spencer when I was at GDC.
Yes.
Where I talked to them off camera. He was smart enough to be like, let me put this on camera. So that is Mr. Right Way.
Yes.
He will be coming through on Tuesday night as well. So it's going to be a cool guest spot. By the way, if you've been wondering or questioning, our homie Farrell Bazaar, he's still the homie. He's personally, he went and had to, he didn't have to. Well, I don't know if I need to put his stuff out there, but he just has some stuff that he's doing
right now.
Busy.
Yes.
So he just has to handle those things before he can be here. So it's not like he didn't get erased or anything. When he's free, he will come back. But yeah, so tomorrow night I might be doing a live stream, and then on Tuesday night we'll be back with our normal show. So again, for those of you who are not members,
get to step in.
Well, damn, that was
that
was rough.
I haven't been here for the after show. I didn't mean it like that.
That's not how we address Doodle. Guys, thank you for coming to watch. All right. And again, if you do want to stay,
I literally said the same thing.
Just be
pretty much the same.
Oh, snap.
Yo,
our boy
Pragmatic,
the homie Pragmatic is back with another.
Let's go.
All point for gamer memberships, man.
Woo!
Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the mother Evan. Welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us, man. Thank you guys so much. And Prag, man, that's very, very kind of you, my dude.
Prag, thank you, bro.
Thank you
welcome,
so much,
you guys.
Man. Very, very kind of you.
Cage says, damn, Doodle. Listen, I have to get to stepping too because I'm not a member. So don't feel so bad. I was talking to myself too.
Listen, that a lot of pain came from that one. That was like a dagger. All right. Obviously, she was doing it to be funny, but you know, it's okay. You got it. You know, Doodle's jokes. Golden what?
In the building.
Pragmatic.
Look at CMoney versus typewriter.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, my CMoney's getting a little aged on me. He's got a birthday coming up, you guys.
Ooh.
So conflicting. You know? I didn't know.
It was cute when you called me your CMoney. That was cute.
Oh, okay, so I'll stop right there.
That was really cute.
I'll stop there.
Why? It was nice. Oh, you were gonna talk snap. Oh wow. She was gonna talk.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's like, oh wow, someone's getting old.
That's really wild.
That's a lot of numbers. CMoney turning 5. Wow, I've never seen anybody use it like that.
That's crazy.
Powerball says CMoney turning 5.
That's real crazy.
That's wild.
Yo, first of all, Pragmatic says, I was hoping that 40 caught everyone or as many as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Pragmatic, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
It meant a lot, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to Golden Souk.
Yes.
Shout out to Golden Souk for going ahead, becoming a member of our gifted subs.
Thank you so
much. Y'all know what
bro.
to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the mother Evan. Welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest member, man. Golden Souk, bro. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much.
Golden.
Appreciate you, man. All right. Yeah, our boy DJ, I see him, says the 40 missed me. Sorry, bro. Razor Ramon the barber popped in. He'll pumped. So you're oh man, that's what's up, man. All right,
Let's
go. All right. DJ, I'm sorry that
DJ, I have my fingers crossed for you, love. I did.
Listen, you only need the gifted sub to be able to say it's gifted and it's only for the month. So I mean, like, you do it one time for the month, you know, you can rock out. 89 Daryl, you too, man. Go look at it. You don't got, it's not expensive. Just hop in, you know, it's a small one.
Do it, bro. Oh my, look at Kate. Look at Kate.
What the
Doodle, you're 2 weeks older than me. You're 20. We're 21, boo. Okay. I love the boo at the end. We're 21, boo. That's right.
All right.
That's right.
All right. We're really gonna go.
Forever young.
Forever young. Guys, again, thank you so much. If you are a member, do not move. Nothing is going to change for you at all. You have to do nothing. You just sit and stay, and everything will continue. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. If not, in the future, we're doing this for every single show. So our show, the Wednesday night show, whenever we do a PlayStation, all the shows that will happen, we'll always have a members only moment, because we appreciate you guys and we're thankful for the support.
Wait, Pragmatic.
What?
It's your birthday, bro? Your birthday just passed? Happy birthday. He said, I just turned 25 for the 22nd time.
Nah, I think he's just mocking you.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's
just throwing it out there like, yeah, I've been 25 22 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it is on point after hours. Maybe that's what we're gonna brand it.
You know I think that's the rush I'm getting.
After hours.
I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to an exclusive party.
It is exclusive party. His was back in April. All right, we gotta let these people go. Yo, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Remember, tomorrow I might do we doing it live. Tuesday night we'll be back. We have 2 special guests. Make sure you're here. Let me go on this side. Also remember too that a byproduct, just so you know, a byproduct of us doing this, because YouTube has to cut the members only part afterwards, it actually is members only until the morning.
Yes.
So after the show's done, it stays members only until about 9 a.m. Eastern time, just because that's the only time that it'll be done. And I can actually change it. All right. We gotta go. I mean, we're not leaving. Just the regular people gotta go. So we'll be back, guys. Thank you again.
Thank you,
members. Just stay here because nothing's changing.